Get your mic.
We started?
Oh, she's just talking in the thin air.
He don't have his earsies on.
It's optional.
Yeah, you can go through the boot camp process and not get into the Marines.
What you mean, like as far as not making it?
Yeah.
Oh,
like
yeah,
if you fail everything,
yeah.
so you could just do it for no reason. But
someone I know that's in one of the, the branches that I don't want to name, but he was just saying how bad it's getting as far as even being able to discipline people in there now. You discipline somebody that's not doing something right, then they go tell on you. Now you're in the office talking to your superiors. They want to know why did you make him do that job?
Yeah, but
our
armed services did mess up a lot of people too, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You talking about
a lot of bad stuff. I mean, when you was property of the government.
Yeah.
You was just like one of those Chevy Cavaliers or one of those Chevy S10s, just bare bone stock. Yeah. Just do whatever and get treated terrible. Yeah. That's what you are. You're an item of the government, just like anything else.
Oh yeah, no, they own you. That's why when she was talking about that, I thought you could just leave. Like, it's like, nah. Once you sign that paper and you head to boot camp, you are theirs. Yeah. Unless you act crazy or say something hurts, I guess.
I don't think you could act crazy.
Well, if you tell them that,
number one,
you're going far.
Yeah. Like, oh, he's crazy. Put him up in the front of the line.
Well, yeah. If you tell them that you want to off yourself, they'll send you home.
Oh yeah.
Like they send you to a counselor, you talk to them,
and then be me 2 days in. Like, I'm having these thoughts.
Yeah.
What's hot in the news, man? Give me some news.
Give me
some news.
Crickets.
Yeah, a lot of shit going on. I seen they still talking about that cousin of that juror in that Trump trial.
Yeah, saw a little bit about it.
Yeah, it was basically that somebody claiming to be the cousin of one of the jurors the day before the verdict came out was on Facebook saying like, look, I heard from my cousin, he's gonna be guilty, don't worry. So now they're looking into that, basically screaming mistrial,
Yeah.
Now, I guess they got to investigate for one and make sure it's even really the cousin of somebody.
Right, exactly.
And then they have to prove that the cousin told the other cousin, just because somebody's saying that. But
it's all hearsay.
So it'll probably go nowhere. But even if they did come out and prove it, that they have to actually follow the rules to throw a mistrial.
It's a damn shame we got a whole country we can't get it to get along with itself, though. You know what I mean? It's like constant civil war, just constant one half against the other. All the time.
Always.
And we can't never get two sides, to agree.
Yeah, it's orchestrated.
Yeah.
We talked about that before. It's all planned.
Yeah.
But,
speaking of jurors, did you see that juror that reported somebody? So she was a jury on a fraud case from like pandemic money to help kids or some shit. And somebody came to her door and dropped off a bag with $120,000 in it and said, "Hey, if you acquit, there's more where that came from."
So
she went to the court and reported it.
Did
Why
you really?
Would you do that?
So she's stupid.
Wow. Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I could be bought.
Yeah, for a lot less than that.
Yeah.
So 120 grand, and she reported it.
Yeah,
like somebody's trying to pay me off.
Mm-hmm. They said there's more where it came from. You acquit.
Oh, hell
and there's more.
No.
They could have got me some DoorDash.
I wonder what made her I wonder what goes through her mind though. Maybe thinking it's a setup, or
probably
that. I don't know. I don't know what would. I'd be acquitting for sure.
Yeah. They'd have called me in that setup. I'd have been like, "Is that what he said?"
They'd be like, "Oh, it's a criminal. Yeah, get him again."
Yeah,
we have to get police. Go get a police.
He'll break another law. Don't worry about it. Damn, 120 grand and turned it down.
Yeah,
turned it in.
Yeah, turned it down.
She probably got like 220.
Probably.
Somebody left 120 grand.
Yeah, it's like the police catching you with a whole bunch of shit. He had $7 and some cocaine residue. We know.
So she got kicked off the jury.
She got kicked off the jury.
Wow. Sure.
Huh?
Why? She did a good thing.
I guess because they knew where she lived, and they were like, no.
Yeah, next would have been a death threat.
Yeah.
I think that was real.
That's what I'd have been like, hell yeah. Like,
Bougie don't think anything's real. Anything in the news, Bougie's like, I don't know.
You think that's real?
No,
because I've seen some shit coming up. The school officials do shit they wasn't supposed to. I seen the police do shit. I seen the judge do shit. The judge is on my case.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, apparently she got that money. She turned the money in. I doubt she had 120 grand laying around.
I'm saying
it says
I'm skeptical.
There's 7 that she was on the jury for that were being tried. There are 7 of the first 70 defendants expected to go to trial in a conspiracy that cost taxpayers $250 million.
Oh,
that was all from that COVID money?
Yeah. They recovered $50 million. In one of the nation's largest pandemic-related fraud cases. They say a fraction of that money went to feed low-income kids, while the rest was spent on luxury cars, jewelry, travel.
Well, somebody apparently still has a lot of it because they were trying to pay off jurors.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Yeah, well.
So they made enough to be able to bring her a bag with 150 grand or 120 grand.
What happened to the money? Where's the money at?
It's in the evidence locker.
You see what I mean? Like, okay, so they kicked off, but it was like, oh yeah, well, you're no longer on this case, but you can go on and keep this money.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, you mean the 120 grand cash?
Here's a bonus for your problems.
Yeah. I mean,
think it works like that. They gave me like $14 when I did jury duty. So.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the bag.
I'd have been like, I told him no, and he took it back. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'd have found a way to pocket some of that shit.
I would have pocketed all of it.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's a good question. If you found a whole bunch of money,
I'm taking it.
Yeah,
she ain't even waiting for the answer.
All right, what if it's all right? No, because it falls into a couple different categories. So, like, you find somebody's wallet, and that's like their life.
I see what you're saying.
No, but if it was like a bag of like,
oh yeah, it's gone.
Well,
so what do you do when you find a wallet?
Yeah,
say you find a wallet, it's got $1,000 in it.
Put it on like Facebook. How people do
the money too.
Yeah,
I'm like, I found a wallet with some credit cards and IDs in it.
I'd shoot the video with my brand new iPhone 14.
When I was delivering chips in New Orleans, I was delivering crackers and chips and shit. One of the banks that we passed by, they had some issues with the Brinks truck.
Uh-oh.
And I don't know if it was miscommunication or what, but a pallet of money got left next to the bank outside, damn near on the sidewalk. And somebody reported it.
How does that happen? How does the driver even leave?
Yeah,
with a pallet of.
So that's no clue. That's one of my rabbit holes, and I'm gonna tell you, it happens all the time.
I bet you it's more than you think, man.
Like purposely, you talking about, or just happens?
Accident, on purpose, whatever.
Yeah, I guess humans are gonna fuck up.
After a while, that money becomes a pain in the ass, just like anything else.
Yeah, it's a job.
Yeah.
Moving this to get that. Yeah, there's no telling.
Yep, left it out next to the bank.
So how long did it sit out there for?
That's what I'm
I
wondering.
have no clue.
So you didn't get to see it?
Yeah, of course.
That's where that Camaro came from.
He'd be shaking a roller in his hand right now.
He had that Camaro.
Hey, if I found a pallet of money I could keep, it wouldn't be a Camaro.
Oh, my God.
I'd give it to charity.
Dude, I think about that all the time. What I do if I found a whole bunch of money. All the time. That's all I think about.
Yeah, like the cases where the Brinks truck rolls on the interstate and there's just fucking money everywhere.
Yeah, no, that happened not too long ago.
Yeah.
I'm talking like 5 years ago. The sheriff was in Atlanta.
Yeah, I think so.
I thought I remember
the back doors of the Brink truck came open, and I'm on more than a couple million hit the interstate.
I guess you can use that money. I mean,
at interstate speed, so they had hundreds and hundreds just flying all over the interstate. People was videoing it.
Yeah.
And then the cops want to sit there and talk about they're going to try to catch the people also on the video.
Like, please be a good citizen and return this cash.
Can you spend that? I mean, I guess it's just as good as
just money,
like it's not marked or nothing.
You know what?
Once they pick it up,
it's not like a bank bag where there's dice packs. It's just money.
You're an adult. You know what I mean? You lost your money. Hey, dude. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got insurance for.
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
No, I'm not talking about like, can you morally spend it? I meant can you like without getting caught? Like say you were one of the people that grabbed some of it off the interstate.
Yeah,
I guess
which
there's
I would have
reason
been.
You can't spend it. I
mean, they say that that money is just not just existing out of thin air.
Yeah, but they can't. In other words, like a bank can't trace it back.
I guess
like,
maybe if they
banks can't trace
if it's like new money, maybe coming from the mint, they'll have the serial number from here to here. If it's just like picked up from a business, it's just money.
Yeah. Listen, no, and no. It don't matter what they got in that serial number. They cannot trace that shit.
No. Shit, that's how they've caught a couple armed robbers like that.
They go back a specific avenue, and then they get the serial numbers because they had the serial numbers traced and all of that. But it's just regular money. They'll never.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it was coming like from the mint, just printed, they know what they printed. Boom,
it takes a long time.
Just from a business.
Yeah, I watch American Greed. That's just one of my rabbit holes that I go. Yeah. I watch American Greed all the time. I watch the counterfeiters thing. I watch the masterminds. All of that. It's all in the same thing. When it comes to that serial number, a lot of the counterfeiters get caught because they use the same serial number for 1,000 bills.
Oh, for
1,000 individual bills. Same. Yeah. So then after a while, they put out an APB for that. But see, like if you got money from somebody and had a whole bunch of different serial numbers, good luck.
Yeah,
that shit is gone.
Just picked up from Walgreens or something, like they don't have all the serial numbers on that.
That would be hard to trace.
Spend that.
That's the new thing. That's the new thing right now is the managers of businesses are claiming that they're getting robbed.
Oh,
and they're they do it. And look, every day.
I used to give away gas when I worked at Circle K, and I'd call the police and say that they came in.
This dude,
somebody drove all. It was before cameras and all that shit. So I'd give away cigarettes and beer and gas to friends and shit. But every time you did that, you'd have to make a police report.
Oh shit!
Saying that it was a drive off because you got to account for where this gas went. And I did do that a couple times.
I saw
it was pretty shitty, but hey, I think I was 18.
Over with,
Hell yeah, it was years ago. I'm just joking anyway. So.
I saw a case not too long ago of a guy that walked into, it was like a CVS or something, and he was dressed like a Brinks employee, and he walked in and like he signed all the papers and shit, and they just let him walk out. I think it was Walmart. It was Walmart.
That's what I was gonna back up yours, Walmart, but they did do one where the guy wore the Brinks outfit.
Yeah, how easy would it be?
There was another one where the guy wore a Walmart smock. They're doing that now too. That's the new crime right now. Is buying a Walmart smock.
Bucci knows all.
I watch it. I
think you're studying.
Yeah, it sounds like
if shit goes down, I'm diverse by background. Boom. I want to know each and every avenue. But they're getting Walmart smocks. You know the thing you put on. Yeah. And they'll walk into the store and walk out with stuff. They do all kinds of things wearing,
Well, because an average employee, they're not going to question. I mean, especially like somebody walks in with a Brinks, uniform or whatever, and it's like, who's the one that's going to be like, hey, let me see your ID? Because most people are too busy doing their own bullshit.
I forget if he was an ex-employee of Brinks or something, but he knew the process. He knew the process of picking money up, so he went and talked to the right people, and they let him walk out with couple $1,000.
I'm sure they caught his dumb ass though.
That dude probably did that so much it was just Tuesday.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
it wasn't his first rodeo.
Well, look at the two kids that said you can get into anywheres with a ladder. You seen that YouTube?
I think it's
two kids. I'm saying kids.
And they were
like
just
22
like
years
they were maintenance people, just walking around with a ladder, and people just let them go.
No, they went to the movies. The guy that was at the door held the door so they could come in.
Yeah, because they just look at you like, oh, it's maintenance people.
Dude, that's how Harrah's is at the casino.
Hey, bro. Hey,
dude. If you walk in, with a construction vest on. We'll be right back. You can walk straight to the back.
If you walk in with a what?
Just construction hard hat and a vest. Nobody will question.
Yeah, because you've done it before. Yeah, not like in a malicious way.
Yeah, no, I did it accidentally on the phone, not paying attention, went the wrong way, and I'm all in the back rooms and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Eventually, he's helping count money. He's stealing cards and shit.
Fucking casino employees are just passing me like nothing.
Yeah,
whatever.
Damn.
Yeah.
How many laws have you broken lately, Kristen? Because everybody's in here giving up dirt. So.
I'm a good citizen.
Yeah, you're a good liar.
Hey, do y'all remember the Ashley Madison website?
Yes.
Do you? Do you remember that?
I don't know. I know who Billy Madison is, but go ahead.
No. So I just watched the documentary on Netflix. Yeah. It's a website that was created for married people to have an affair. And it was like hacked. And all of the info was just put out into the world, basically. So it destroyed a bunch of people's...
You know how many people were like, oh, shit, as soon as that data breach was...
Yeah, that was at like the height of like the anonymous shit.
Yeah, they did it with the KKK, too.
Yeah.
They fucking
they did that. But
everybody's info.
That's on Netflix now, though. They just came out.
I just watched it.
Yeah, because I had forgot about that Ashley
Madison
Madison shit. Well, it's got to be because I think they actually
have... Is it a series or a movie? Or like a...
It's like 3 or 4 episodes.
Yeah.
Is it start to finish now?
Yeah.
All right, because I don't like to start nothing. And then I
No,
can't.
I seen him previewing it. I think there's actually a guy that was actually one of the people that was on it and got busted, but he's out in the open talking about how it ruined his life, but it was women and men, man. They were signing
ruin his life.
Well, because his name came out and he was married and he was on a fucking website for cheating.
That ruined his life. Yeah, it wasn't him doing that shit.
Well, no, I just meant, I'm sure he admits it was a stupid thing he did, but I'm saying that breach, when it got out, that was it.
Well,
his wife found out. There were famous people in it,
Yeah, Joe Biden's son.
Hunter?
He was on it.
Why would he be on it?
On the website.
Yeah.
Like his info was linked to it when they released all the info.
And then nothing happened to him.
Yeah, I wanted to say they had a few politicians on.
Oh, there was a lot.
They had people on.
What's his name from? He's retired now, man, from Louisiana. David Vitter.
Oh, was he on there?
I think he might have been on there, man.
Boy, your stomach had to drop. If you were on that and you heard.
Just think, dude.
They never caught me. I was good. Huh? Yeah, I made it past it.
You was probably on a lower level.
Yeah, well, I'm nobody. So
yeah. Just think, boy, you're sitting on the toilet scrolling, and all of a sudden you see, busting out the bathroom trying to pull your pants up. Honey,
no, it's funny. Look,
where you at?
We were laying in bed last night, and that preview of that came on. And as they're talking about what it was, she's laying next to me, and I'm kind of cutting my eyes, like I'm waiting on her to look at me, like, is there anything I need to be?
I would be like, and
no, I did see that, and I was thinking I wanted to check that out, but I was watching Baby Reindeer. You seen that one?
Oh, yeah, that's good too.
The stalker thing. It's supposed to be a true story. That's the one I've been watching.
Yeah, the guy in it is the guy in real life that happened to.
This is on Netflix?
Really? Mm-hmm. He wrote it. About
is it
his
really?
life.
I didn't know it was that deep. So that's really him?
Who is that? Yeah. That British guy that interviews everybody.
Piers Morgan?
Yes. He interviewed the real stalker lady.
I heard another. I heard somebody. I forget what I was listening to. One of the podcasts was saying that the stalker lady was on it, and like the bitch don't know how crazy she is.
No.
Like she just doesn't realize it.
That's when you're crazy.
Yeah, well, that's what they were saying. That's when you're nuts. Like when you don't know that you're crazy. But what was she doing? Like defending herself?
Yeah,
because
just saying like she
series,
never met him.
Wow.
He was obsessed with her.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I watched 2 episodes last night, and I was like, this bitch is nuts.
Yeah.
Like,
so I went and found her Facebook and her Twitter.
Yeah.
And scrolled back to like 2013 and just she was crazy.
Really? So I didn't know that was the real dude, though. Is it really? Because he's a comedian.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was some actor portraying him.
No,
that makes it even better.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's cool.
What's the name of this again?
Baby Reindeer, because that's what she called him. That was the nickname.
Oh, I got you.
And I'll let you
might have
watch
check it out.
Yeah, because I knew it was based on a true story. Now she's telling me the actual dude's acting in it.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's
damn.
him.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's on Netflix?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's why. Yeah.
What?
I
sign into my shit?
That's one account that I can't.
Just sign into mine?
I think you have an account on my Peacock.
I do, but I can't get in it.
Dad has to give you the info.
I don't even know it. I got
when I tell him, he tell you like, bougie.
Well, she's right there. So.
Nope. Mm-mm. I don't like
just give everybody
over
give everybody the password.
You have an account on it already, so I'm not going to delete it.
Yeah, but I couldn't get in. And when I asked him, he didn't. He was like, "I ain't worried about that shit."
I don't even know it. I don't use that Peacock shit.
I can give it to you.
Netflix.
Okay. No, I have everything. I have Peacock.
Oh,
yeah.
You use everything, or you just because I'm part of everything.
Yeah, because they always release shit on different platforms.
Yeah.
So
you
gotta have everything.
Y'all's Netflix, your Hulu, and I have Peacock.
Yeah.
And I think that's it, actually.
I have all of them but Netflix, and they got a good show that's on the Apple thing too.
Yeah.
I want to try that now.
Speaking of crazy women though, y'all seen that bitch that keeps getting arrested in Mississippi for fucking dogs?
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Wait.
Some young blonde chick. She keeps getting arrested. Yeah.
And
she's gotten arrested twice in the past year because she won't quit fucking her dog.
Is it like a certain kind of dog, or she just
explain something to you?
I don't know. It's her dog. So she was
a girl. Can't really screw a dog.
She was posting pictures on Twitter with her new puppy, and everybody was like, "Put that fucking puppy down!" But yeah, she keeps getting arrested, and she's like, "This is love.
This is love."
Come here, peanut butter.
Unbelievable.
Like,
yeah,
you don't get the peanut butter analogy.
No, I get it because that's what sick
So she like
women use.
gets
Yeah.
out.
Well, guys
and-
do it too. They'll
It
spread
puts
on
the
their
peanut butter
nads.
on its thing.
Yeah. No, but you would think that she wouldn't even be able to own animals.
Right. Well, she wasn't supposed to. That's
Yeah. So then she's taking
that was
pictures
part
with
of
a
why she
dog,
got
with a
arrested
puppy.
the second time
Everybody's like,
because
"Oh, shit."
she
Kristen.
got caught with animals.
Look at Shane sitting over there acting like his mind ain't like that. He tried to hurry up and break from it when I was laughing about the peanut
With the
butter.
peanut butter? Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm like, this bitch. And she's just like, it's normal. Like, there's apparently a fucking whole community of
That's
bitches that are
disgusting.
Yes,
just
there
like,
is.
They're animal and loved or whatever. the
Shane,
fuck
you
it's
seen
called.
Rotten.com?
Yeah, but that was more of like,
Everything.
I
You
guess
think
it
that shit
was,
stopped?
Yeah, but I wouldn't have seen a video of a dog fucking a woman and said, "Let me check this out."
Well, did it,
I'd have
well
been like,
no,
"Oh,
back in the day when
because
Rotten-
one, them little nasty
No, it
pink
was-
things are disgusting. Every time I see one hanging out, I'm like,
it's lipstick.
it's just
It
nasty.
looks like a little
It's always shiny and like
glistening and appetizing and
sorry. Brad's like, where did this go? Like, what am I doing?
wow. I'm dark, huh, Brad? Brad, you have no idea, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But I'm not a cereal. The only cereal that I kill is like Post and Kellogg's,
speaking of the
all of that.
porn stuff, did you see that it was a tribe in the Amazon that they finally got Starlink, which is Elon's internet?
Yeah.
And then
That was pretty
after
cool.
just a few months, the elders started complaining that the kids were hooked to social media and porn.
Yeah.
They've never seen the internet before, and it's already an issue
Yeah.
in this Amazon place.
Isn't that something?
Oh, dude, I guess I can believe it, but
Yeah.
let me find a quote from the lady. I thought it was hilarious. Wanted to try it, lady, I guess.
He's gonna quote the
I don't know what accent to use though, but
say it in their language to it.
all right. She said when it arrived, everyone was happy. Whatever her name is, I can't even pronounce it, but she's 73 years old. But now things have gotten worse. Young people have gotten lazy because of the internet. They're learning the ways of the white people.
The ways of the white people.
So now the kids are like, porn? Like,
Like, damn, this is neat.
I wonder what they did before that. It's crazy. Well, I guess same thing we did. Huh? I don't mean like porn, goofball. I meant the internet. I'm just thinking about a day back before the internet.
I'd say they
'cause we're
find
so
the
used
highest
to it now.
place. They'd find the highest place so they can get a good vantage point.
Yeah. You don't even
kinda
know what it's
blend
like
in.
without internet.
I
No,
cannot even imagine.
crazy.
It's horrible when the power goes out.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I mean, I guess when we were
no.
young, we didn't
I
know
want to hear about it. Hold up.
Like the
What
rolling
happens?
blackouts.
Yeah.
that shit sucked.
Let's go down this little
The
avenue.
rolling blackouts that they had.
Yeah, what
last
happens
year,
when
year before.
what happens in your world when the power goes out?
I have nothing to do.
The same thing happens in
Nothing to
mine.
do, huh?
Honestly, now. I mean,
Stare
I'm so
at the
used to
wall.
it that, yeah, I'm like, oh,
No, but
Jesus.
you have gas powered stuff. She has
Nothing.
zero. Yeah,
Nothing.
she just. What do
I
you
have
do?
gas in my
No,
house.
he's meaning like,
no, I mean like
I'll go
weed
outside and do
eaters
some-
and lawnmowers
Yeah.
and
No, I have nothing
generators
to do.
even.
Yeah.
I don't see you.
I try to download things on my phone
Mhm.
so I can watch the stuff without
See,
Wi-Fi.
look, these kids prepare nowadays.
There you go.
Yeah.
They got backup.
Hey, we ought to tell her about DVD players.
Ooh.
It's
You'd
like
be amazed.
my
I can watch Bambi.
my phone's AT&T and my work phone's Verizon. So when one doesn't have internet, I'll hotspot the other one so that I can still get on Facebook and shit.
That
Isn't
dude,
it something how addicted we all are to
Yeah.
it? Because I'm
Dude's got
guilty.
it,
I
man.
can't go
Oh,
without
yeah.
it.
I stay on that
Fuck
shit
yeah.
all day, every day, and I wasn't even raised with it. But now,
Yep. Couldn't go without it.
Mm-mm.
It's hard.
No,
Yeah,
man,
it
I
is.
stay on X too much for one. Like if I can't get on Twitter, I'm going crazy.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
I hate when the internet's like barely working, so it's enough to see the same 40 posts over and over and over and over.
Right.
it's true.
Oh, I hate it.
You ever notice that your Facebook will work before anything?
Facebook?
Yeah, like I can't even get a phone call out, but I can go to the next pitch on
Nah.
Facebook.
I hadn't noticed that, really.
Yeah,
Have
that
to try it
Facebook
next
is
time.
first. Yeah, it's like the
Yeah.
first.
'Cause
Yeah.
I ain't worried about a phone call.
It's
Fuck
'cause he
that.
has an Android.
Fuck that.
It's because I have Android. You'll see.
What were they saying? If you bought from the first iPhone to what's out now, you would have spent like
Stupid.
$28,000.
They just jump in.
I
They
believe
are
it.
expensive as shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you look at it, man, they're not even phones.
No,
anymore.
it's just a
I mean, it's like
computer.
buying
Yeah.
like a tablet and
It
just
is.
carrying
It's just a
it. in. Yeah.
computer.
I do so much shit on my phone. Like
Oh, it's
I barely
unbelievable.
touch a desktop
Yeah.
anymore. You
Yeah.
know, if I'm not editing for this bullshit, I don't even touch one.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I have no need.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But that brings a good question. About how attached you are to everything, and
Yeah.
if you don't have internet and things like what is your quality of life, and what are you doing about it? I mean, you and her are pretty much on the same path.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not.
No, I get it.
I'm just being philosophical. I'm not really trying to express myself in a certain way. But I think about that all the time, like getting my media digital,
Yeah.
and so I can sit there and entertain and things like that. Like it's 1985.
Yeah, I think about it too, trying to get off of it every now and then. But see, I guess you could say, I don't know, unfortunate or fortunate, but when I'm at my job,
no, you're fortunate.
I don't have much to do. Like really, I've just gotten to that point where I don't have to do much to maintain the business. So I have so much downtime. So I have nothing. What am I gonna do? Stare at the fucking wall? So I just sit there and scroll.
I don't even lie to myself
and
and say I'm gonna get off of it.
No, yeah, no, I don't say I am. I'm just saying sometimes I think about it like, damn,
dude.
like I start realizing how much I am attached.
Dude, I'll quit vapes
What's your screen
and get
time?
myself re-addicted and quit again before I can quit social media.
Sometimes it's like between 6 and 8 a day. 6 and 8 hours, I guess.
That's like a full day.
You're more than that, dude.
No, because I'll get a little notification. It'll say yours went down this week. It was 6, point something hours a
I'm
day.
at like 13 and a half.
Oh,
yeah.
And he's got a regular job. So they don't do nothing.
No, they start to give you the notifications because they're tired of looking at you.
Probably so.
They're like, sir, can you get off so we can look at other people?
They came out with that shit like it was going to make people get off the phone.
Yeah. Exactly.
Nobody gives a shit. Because I see it and I'm like, oh, I can do better.
Yeah, I can do better, dude.
Mine's probably a little higher than that now because I fall asleep with YouTube documentaries going on. So I'll wake up in the morning, my phone's still on. Like, damn.
Well, and I will say that's a lot of mine is it's not totally accurate as far as me just being on the phone because I watch a lot of shit while I'm driving, which I probably shouldn't be watching anything, but I watch my phone, so that's taking up time. But when I'm at when I'm at my place of business, dude, it is just
nonstop.
Facebook needs to give me a screen time just on Facebook.
I'm surprised you own it
for
that
just
much.
Facebook?
Yeah.
No, because your phone can tell you.
Yeah, it can.
All of that is there. All of the information is there. You just got to find it.
Yeah, you can go like app from app, I think.
Yeah, you go to your battery.
Or you can ask the person who's looking at you, like, hey, man, how am I doing?
Yeah, just wave every now and then.
Like, you could probably put some lotion on the rest of your body.
I see you dirty bastard. I know what you're doing.
You come back like, I wasn't hiding. Let's see. Brad, I got a question for you.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
You ready, Brad?
Can I butt in real quick, Booge?
Yeah, go ahead.
16 hours in the last 24 hours.
On what?
That's how long your phone?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ,
Jesus
God. Oh my God.
4 hours on Facebook.
So you did take a couple hour break.
God damn.
He's like Rain Man.
Yeah, so 7 a.m. was a little break and 9 p.m. was a little break.
7, you were probably just driving to work.
Yeah.
You had to put the phone down.
I don't know what you'd be doing. Maybe you were showering at 9.
Yeah. Yeah, and the rest of it is up there.
Bro, you need a hobby.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm on 22 minutes out of every 30 minutes it's showing here. So
Are you that bad? You're a young girl. I figured.
How do you see all that?
You go to your battery.
Like, what do you
settings battery?
You probably don't want to. Justin knows it. Oh yeah, just go here. Go
but I think it's all these kids because I see it like in my job. When we work and there's a small break.
Yeah.
First thing they doing, they're flipping. They're flipping. They're doing whatever they're doing. Yeah.
Like I said, I'm just as guilty.
It's a good question though. What part of it is interesting? Like what part of it is drawing you to it? Because it's not just. I mean. You know how they say that a smoker has to have the hand to mouth thing going on. So is it just you picking up your phone and opening up a certain app, or are you seeking something in particular?
Just seeking something to put my brain on.
Yeah, I think it's just an idle mind is just, it's and there's other ways to do it, but that's the easiest way to cure an idle mind is just pick your fucking phone up now.
Right.
My go-to app is X. I get on that first, but I make my rounds. Then I go to Facebook.
Oh.
Then I go to our YouTube channel and I check, what's going on there. And then I'll go to every now and then Instagram, but I'm not a big Instagram person because it's just dumb and it's a bunch of pictures and shit.
So it's that flood of stimuli that you're looking for.
It's killing boredom, and it's the easiest way instead of getting off my ass and going to do something.
You're not trying to like go down a rabbit hole to like learn about something, or
when I am on it, that's
it's all news related. Yeah, like her.
No, you're just doing it just to get that. I think you're trying just to fill that void. Whereas I'd say your son is doing more like he's trying to figure out how to take the.
Yeah, I'm looking news. Honestly, I'm
scrolling his mind.
Yeah, like if I'm driving to work, it's always something like documentary, something to learn something off of.
Yeah,
as well as like laying in bed. When I'm at work, it's more of just like there's
Passing the
no
time.
noise going on right now.
Yeah.
I'm bored
Instead of
and I'll
working.
just scroll
Yeah, right.
through.
Yeah.
But
I think he's doing it more for information, like just get that flood,
yeah,
you know
he's
what I
probably
mean?
more news and
and then he's
shit
more
like
of on
that.
on the
Yeah.
mechanical
I'm
side of it.
always looking for learning something.
That's where I'm at too.
I'm looking for something to bitch about when we get on here. So I'm on there. I'm just constantly scrolling on the news.
Yeah, but you can't mean that would be considered work. I mean, you can
Like-
lie and say that if you want to, but you know,
Dude, if you walked
Brad.
in on me at random times, it'd be like I'd be
Mouth
watching
open.
a video of like how to build a skyscraper by yourself one-handed, you know,
Right,
like just dumb
exactly.
shit.
Brad, let me get back to that other question I was going to
What's
ask.
up?
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
up,
yeah,
man?
yeah,
Yeah, come
All
on.
right, so
Can't
Brad,
wait.
if your last name is Biden,
Okay.
right? Don't matter if you are
You're untouchable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I got to ask, would you be a Biden today?
Absolutely not.
No.
No.
Bro, I don't know. I'd take that ride for a little bit.
Uh,
But then I'd want to
okay.
be a Trump if he gets in. So.
I'd have to say I would.
Would you want to be a Biden? That's a
There's
good
probably
question.
some really
That's-
good
it's-
crack over there.
Where?
Well, I ain't talking about the dope.
Bidens. So
He went straight to the dope.
I mean,
Good coke.
I mean,
good-
no, but
good
would you-
crack. Yeah.
Right.
Nah,
What do you-
I don't know.
what you
No.
think, Shane? Would you be a Biden if you could?
Why not?
I don't blame you for
do
it.
you
Not
have
at
to
all.
live with?
I mean,
Joe?
looking at it from how
No, you just a Biden. You just get to
don't he, like,
get
just-
to cook it.
walk around the house butt ass naked or something like that. Wasn't
You
that
can
a
probably do
thing?
whatever you can. I'm pretty sure you can do whatever you
No,
Well,
want.
look at
I
all
wouldn't
the
want to
pull
live
you
with
have,
him if
though.
he was just fucking walking through the house butt naked.
I want to be a family member of any high profile like
Would you
government official.
Would you be a Kardashian?
I want to be a
in a
Walton.
heartbeat?
Yes.
Yeah.
In a
Hey,
heartbeat.
hey,
Yes.
hey, look who woke up. Like, yes.
In a heartbeat, I would.
You would, Brad? You be a
Long as I
Kardashian?
don't, I don't want to be Bruce, but
Well, listen
Yeah,
to this. Listen, he'd be Brad Kardashian.
No.
I'll take it.
Fit
dude.
right in, man.
Yes, you would. Yes, you would. If they came to you tomorrow,
It depends on what kind of money's behind it.
Well,
dude.
there's
Yeah.
going to be money.
Oh,
now
my
you
God.
might have to put out a sex tape, but there's going
Yeah,
to
there
be
you
money.
You wouldn't have to do that.
As long as the name with Ray J or something.
Or Kim.
He was
you know,
talking to
'cause-
Shannon Sharp the other day, Ray J, and he said, "Man, it's been so long ago. Only thing I really remember is the smell." Now he started laughing about it. You know, it was a joke, and I'm like, "Oh
no.
that's what he said, sitting on the couch with Shannon Sharp." So
Well, I seen the tape, and I'm gonna tell you something right now. I don't know how that girl. She must have got an epidural or something because Ray J put a baby leg in her,
oh, baby lady.
and only one time she went. I guess like she had to tap on the shoulder. I'm like, hey, bitch, I'm here too. She's like, oh, Ray J.
Never watched it. I just
Me
couldn't.
neither. I've never
I-
seen
That
it.
was the only thing that she got. So yeah, she must have been numb.
Yeah, and it's not that there's a problem seeing Kim Kardashian naked, but I wasn't trying to see Ray J. I just wasn't. So
I didn't watch it. For
I
Ray
never
J.
did see it. And I watched some
I'm
crazy
just gonna
shit.
say that I didn't watch it to see Ray
Yeah.
J. You know, yeah.
Ah, just saying.
It is.
I
That's
never
like
did.
watching Screech's sex tape. You know, you had one, right?
Oh, I know.
Dustin Diamond.
Yeah, I know.
Ain't
Screech.
he dead?
Look, I'm representing.
Didn't he die? Look at Kelly
I think
Kapowski.
I'm Jesse. I think he did. Yeah, he did pass
AC
away.
Slater.
Yeah, he did.
Screech's name was just Screech, huh? He didn't have a real name? That little bastard.
What was his name on the show?
Oh, the little annoying little asshole. The little rat.
Yeah,
Somebody that you can't depend on.
but well, how much money is it going to take for you to be a Kardashian, Kristen?
$0.
Yep.
She'd be like, where's my car keys at? And deuces. Give one of us the finger and walk out.
I'm trying to think about the Biden thing. Like, would there be a downside?
There ain't no downside.
I mean, honestly,
You know
look,
there ain't
look
no
at the
downside.
shit his son's got away with.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like,
Getting away with.
I mean, you may
They never
despise him as a you know our president or whatever in the family. You could just tell they're crooked as shit. But if you're part of it, like, you
As
know,
long as I'm
hey.
getting 10%, maybe.
Oh, of
dude.
course,
Yeah,
that's
you
what I'm
know,
saying.
yeah.
Oh, there's gonna be perks.
10%.
I mean,
Why are you even
10%
talking?
pretty
There
big,
ain't no percentage or nothing. You get everything.
I think they were saying he shit himself on the stage. The other
I
day.
saw that on
Did
Twitter.
you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what he was
For
doing.
Of
real?
course, they tried to play it off that Jill was telling him there's no chair.
Yeah,
there,
they
but
said
I don't know.
some people were
man.
saying it looks like he was trying to sit down without a chair being
Yeah.
behind him, but he's like bent over and everybody's
Yeah.
like, "Nah, that old he shit
Yeah.
himself."
My wife said, my wife is a nurse and she's dealt with geriatrics like her whole nursing career. She's like, nah, he was taking a shit.
I kind of feel bad.
You don't have to be a
Yeah.
nurse
Yeah,
to know that he was
You
taking
know,
a shit.
She's seen it. She's like, yeah, when they get in that position, yeah, they shitting on themselves.
He,
No, I'm with you. They got him in a bad.
yeah.
They got him in a bad
Something's gotta
position.
give,
The family does.
Yeah.
Everybody. They shouldn't be doing that to that man.
Do you think it's elder abuse?
Of
Yes.
course it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Of course
it's
is.
not his fault.
No,
it is definitely not his fault at all. I mean, they just abusing the crap out of that guy.
100%. But it's all they have.
That's politics, though. Yeah, man, don't you agree? Like if they call you and you're up for it, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but how heartless you have to be to drag somebody that's going through. I mean, what is it? Is there levels of dementia?
He'd have done the same shit 20 years ago.
Worse,
so.
like it gets.
No, he wouldn't. No.
To somebody else, yes, he would have.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, yeah, he'd have dragged some old dementia patient up on there, and
well, they all would have. Like I've said it before, you don't get that high up in politics without being a dirty son of a bitch. So just don't.
Yeah, but he wasn't doing that.
It's not just left, dude. It's
all of them. And the problem is
absolutely
with Biden being the face, they have nobody else to throw up there.
Right.
Nobody else. That was the only thing. Who, like, can you name one honestly that people would get behind? You know, they only got behind Biden because he was Obama's little,
puppet.
Yeah. So he had a name already. He was vice president for 8 years for Obama. So it was the only face they really had to throw up there because we all know it's not like he's running anything, but he was the face.
Right.
And I can't think anybody else they can throw up there because I really think they don't even want him out there.
I think this is all a backfire though.
Yeah.
Because I think they were trying to make the Democrat side look so bad that it just became, what an abomination to where everybody would sway back, but the Democrats somehow or another hung on and they're hanging on. And it's just amazing that you could hang on that much.
Can you see him doing that shit for another 4 years, though? No. Like, being how he is.
Can't see this dude doing this shit for another week.
That's what I mean. So, I don't
another week.
Who did they throw up there?
When he was how long ago was he vice president? This dude was as sharp as a tack not that long ago.
That's true.
He's going on
4 years ago.
His downward...
He was pretty sharp.
Yeah, his downward spiral, he was fist bumping Obama and everything. Yeah. His downward spiral is at such a steep decline.
At no fault of his own.
Unreal.
I mean, it's not his fault.
Since he first got elected.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just dementia, man. I think different stages.
Because I think him and Trump are about the same age, huh? And there's not a sign of it in Trump, man.
No,
and that's not where we got to have a jerk
Trump's
off Trump, but it's just his brain is there. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, Trump's body will give out before his mind does. Whereas you have the exact opposite going on with
right.
Yeah. So
it's crazy.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't think they have another face though. They're scared of everybody else because everybody's going
I'm
so
almost
far
convinced
left.
if he has to step out for health reasons, I think they have no choice but to step Kamala up.
Yeah, Kamala.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think she would have to.
That's why they're keeping him. Because they can't see.
Can you imagine running her as
It'd be the same. It'd be probably
from
be better.
a strategic standpoint. No matter how you feel about her, but say you're the Democrat. Who are you putting up there?
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if Biden can't do it, who would you put up there to say, okay, we can use this person to sell?
Yeah, the only person that comes to my mind would be Newsom.
And we've said that, but I almost think he's so far left that they're afraid of him.
Left. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because all they're going to do is say, look how California is.
Right.
That's going to be the Republicans' stance.
Yeah.
They're going to say, look at California. Did you want the whole country like that? And then Democrats are going to say, shit. We picked the wrong one. So I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I think that's the only reason Biden's still up there is they cannot figure out.
I don't think they know who to.
I mean, I'll do it. I'm just saying. I don't care.
Shane Biden, dude.
Yeah.
Would you?
Would I what?
If they asked for you to get on the ticket to?
Hell no.
No.
Not after watching how they ruined Trump. They don't play.
They do not play, dude.
That's a shame that that one of the conditions of you running for office is you might go to jail.
Yeah.
For shit that had nothing to do with being in office. And I know Brad is going to burn for this one, but he's going to get over there. He's going to Clinton. They should have left Clinton alone with that whole Monica Lewinsky shit. But they started it. They started it. Honestly, it had nothing to do with him being president.
I don't even think.
Well, it wasn't, but I think we touched it before. It was him lying or something.
It was about him lying.
But I guess he would have never lied had they not even.
Had they not, yeah.
Yeah, it's like.
They brought his private life into the
because there's probably not a male politician out there that hasn't done some funny shit
there ain't
behind.
Kennedy.
Yeah,
there ain't.
So I am with Bougie on
Kennedy,
that.
Kennedy didn't do nothing. Kennedy wasn't screwing Marilyn Monroe and ruining the White House and cheating on Jackie.
I wonder why they went so hard at Clinton though about that because it's not like he's the first one to ever do that.
Because they knew that they figured out that they could, and that's what started it. Yeah, they should have left that shit alone.
But you figure they like, well, we don't want this shit coming back to us one day. Let's not start this game.
Right. They don't care. They don't got to the point where they don't care. And that's a good point that you make up. It's called running away from something with all abandon. Like in other words, like the people who jumped out of and God help us from even talking about this, but during 9/11, when people
jumped out
so you're in the top floor, the 90 whatever floor, and there's jet fuel that's burning. at more than 1,000 degrees, and you either jump out of that window or you just sit there and let all of the skin.
What would
burn
you
off.
do, Kristen?
So you jump out.
You ever seen those videos?
Yeah,
that's called with all abandon.
Yeah.
That means like so if you see somebody who did something to your child, and you're running at that person, you don't care what's in between you and that person. You're going at them with all abandon.
They call that zero fucks, right?
Right, right.
Yeah.
So they got to that point, and that's what they did. And that's the game now.
Can you imagine being at that point where it's like I either have to jump or burn to death?
Did you see the guy that climbed down? He climbed down like 50 floors.
And then what, fell?
He fell because Tower 2 fell. When the vibration from it falling knocked him off the building and he fell.
They had died. Fell.
Yeah.
Like, so he still wasn't low enough to.
No, he wasn't low enough to survive.
No, I didn't see that. I've seen
people.
them.
There's the people that survived. There's the people that came out. Yeah, that were falling and survived.
Yeah,
because of the way the pressure from one as it is bad.
Is this true?
Yeah, it's true. There was one
fell
the
with
guy,
the building.
Well, he's saying that
the jet hit the building and blew him out. And then he saw himself going down the building. He started to kind of skim on the side of the face of the building, and the other building, whatever, however it did. It pushed the impact of everything pushing down, pushed him up kind of somewhere he lived.
Science.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't.
I'm pretty sure he's bad off.
Yeah,
I want to know
but he lived.
7 falling.
You want what?
World Trade Center 7. I want to know the physics on that falling down.
Is that the one that
the little small building that was next to it?
What are they saying? Did it?
A fire. It was just a fire. Didn't
Brad, what do you say?
It just fell down. Just think about
it was planned demolition.
Yeah.
Wait, when?
During
9/11?
Yeah. It was,
I stopped watching all of that.
You know that's a big. I don't know if you like.
Number 7.
They don't even. A lot of people don't even think that like them planes took that building out. Like they don't deny that the planes hit it, but they think the government had something to do with making those buildings fall. Is what we were talking about, you know. Because some people say that, what was that, the jet fuel that can't melt steel beams and shit. There's a bunch of theories, but I mean, I don't know either way. It's just
why would the government do that? Then?
Well, I don't put nothing past the government.
I think it was the day before they found out that $2 trillion or something was missing.
Donald Rumsfeld was giving a speech or something that the Department of Defense was missing $2 trillion or something.
The government
plane hit the Department of Defense section of the Pentagon, right?
Exactly.
And destroyed all the paperwork on the $2 trillion missing.
Yeah, because I keep saying it. You don't get that high up in the government in politics and not be a dirty snake.
You gotta be.
You don't. So to think that they won't pull these false flags and all, I mean, they've been caught. You know, they've been caught doing it before.
Yeah.
I mean, they will kill citizens to get
war
their
is
agenda.
Good, man.
War is profitable.
Look at California.
They love it, man.
Look at them pushing all of getting the cocaine and pushing it up through California to get the cash to pay the gorillas so that they can go down into the jungle.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You didn't think I knew about that, huh? Look at Brad. Brad is like, Pooge. I'm almost invited to Brad's barbecue. You saw that? He was like,
yeah, we need a cook.
How do y'all feel about giving the green light to Ukraine for sending U.S. missiles into Russia?
I think we should mind our business.
Yeah, I think they better leave Russia alone.
Because they have the green light
especially
now.
With this administration, you know.
Yeah. I'm with her. Because apparently they couldn't use our weapons to attack into Russia, and we just gave them the green light to use USA missiles to attack Russia.
Yeah, I don't know, man. There's got to be something behind it that we're profiting from. You know what I mean? There's something. Weak. Yeah, it may be, but I just think this is the wrong time to fuck with anybody that's got any kind of weapons. Not like I said, not with this administration. You know?
I always pick with Brad about y'all knowing so much about what's going on over there. But
I don't.
Brad did answer me, and he gave me the correct answer. He said, "You better get your shit together, Bougie, because shit is about to happen."
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel more and more and more what Brother Brad is talking about. Yeah, I mean, because think about it. Look, the person you're not supposed the country you're not supposed to mess with is Russia.
Yeah. Well, I saw that they're attacking Russia's missile. Their systems that recognize that missiles are on the way, ICBMs are on the way, so that they're less likely to send a nuke out because they can't detect nukes coming back. So they're like, well, we're defenseless now.
Well, let me ask you this, though. If Russia was that scary? Like, don't you think they'd have taken over?
We always think we never know. Listen,
because when I was young, back in the 80s, that was the big thing.
It's always
Russia.
We don't know.
War,
we
nothing kind of stuff.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because we don't know if Russia's bluffing or not.
Yeah.
That's
the last thing they want though is a nuclear war.
That's why North Korea has us too. We don't know if Kim Jong Un is blushing. If he's blushing,
well,
he probably is blushing.
Trump knew he was
if he's bluffing or not.
He called him out multiple times and let him know. You fuck around, you're gonna find out. Basically, is how.
That's presidential president right there, son. That's president of all.
But like Russia, they don't want a nuclear war. Why would they want that?
Yeah,
like you'd have to be willing to die.
Yeah,
because you shoot a nuke, it's coming back at you.
Yeah, right. That's world annihilation. No, it ain't. That kind of shit.
What you mean?
No,
let them find out a nuke's coming.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, a nuke doesn't have to blow up. I mean, we've dropped nukes on people before.
Yeah, on people that couldn't fight.
What do you mean?
I believe me. If Russia, they catch word
bombs, not nukes.
Yeah, it wasn't nukes.
It was hydrogen bomb.
That was Nagasaki. Yeah, that was hydrogen.
Yeah. Nuclear war is like the end of everything.
I think our
if motherfuckers start throwing around nuclear bombs, we're done.
Yeah,
I think the smallest nuclear weapons in our arsenal is like 20-something times more powerful than those bombs that we drop.
So that's what I mean.
There
it's total
is no
annihilation.
taking them back once you send them. So
so you almost have to be willing to die because let's say you do that towards Russia. They're going to know before it comes. Yeah, what do you think they're about to do?
Exactly.
Now it's coming right back at you.
And then it's kind of the same thing reversed is like, we'll know that it's kind of coming this way, but we don't know where it's going to hit. Right. So our plan against that is to launch all of our continental missiles.
Right.
Because we don't want to lose them. If their nuke hits one of our missile silos, we lose all the missiles. So our defense plan is to send all of them.
I thought you was going to say to send Tom Cruise up there or something.
I mean, something.
He'll get it done.
So
does his own stunts.
Press a button, and basically everything we have missile-wise.
Yeah, so it's like no country wants that. That's why it's always a threat, but it's not a realistic threat all the time because, like you said, any leader that decides to do that, he knows this shit's over with.
It's done.
It's done.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So you have to be willing to commit suicide to start that shit. And most people don't.
Because nobody's going to win.
Are you going
exactly? There's no winner in a nuclear war.
Are you going underground or are you going up top?
I'm fucking dying. I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm coming in here. I'm coming in the bunker. See how long this shit lasts.
The bunker?
Yeah. We'll see how long it lasts.
No, but like if you could, would you go underground or would you just stay up top?
Underground.
I would go underground.
Because that's where they hide all the government people, don't they?
Yeah.
Don't they have caves and shit? And they, you got to go underground, man. Then you resurface after however many.
I want to go in the Mount Rushmore heads.
Yeah.
No, I want to go. Don't
you
they
go to my
have one
spot?
of those?
Yeah. In the where they dress up and.
Well, they do, but don't. Where's that place at that they supposedly have them bunkers? I say supposedly, it's real. Ain't
They're
it?
everywhere.
I know Colorado has a big one. I think.
I want to go with them. Think they'll let us in?
No.
Like, hey.
No. They got places that they're going to commandeer as well, right?
Well, of course.
Train tunnels.
They're going to do whatever the hell they got to do.
They're going to fly to the train tunnel, seal them off, and go in.
Where you going, Kristen?
Underground.
With who?
Underground.
I'll dig my own hole.
Just start digging.
That's why these preppers start burying fucking containers and shit because they really think like that. Like if the shit pops off that bad, you need somewhere to go, and the government ain't taking you with them. Like, oh, come on, guys.
I think I worry more about like EMPs. Because that's total like fucking destroying all your power grids.
Yeah. That's how you take down a nation nowadays.
Yeah, I mean,
it's going to kill her.
Turn off the internet.
You're done.
I'm going to just off myself.
Which, if I understand correctly, that's just like a nuclear warhead that explodes way up in the atmosphere.
It takes out all the
it takes out all the satellites.
All the radiation fucks up all the signals and fucks satellites up.
And you think about it today, like with EMPs, I mean, all of these cars, anything with electronic ignition,
done.
It's done.
Everything.
It's over with.
Anything that's got a microprocessor,
chip, it's done.
Does this make you feel better about the future?
But apparently your microwave, if you know beforehand or if you just have spare microwaves, they block radiation because
what do they call those? Like a Faraday
cage or something like that?
Or something like that.
Wait, talk to me now because I need to know how to survive this.
If an EMP is coming and you know about it,
what is that for dumb people? Not me, but for dumb people. What is it? EMT? Or
EMP?
It's
a nuclear warhead that gets blown up.
Well, yeah, I know that, but some dumb people out there don't.
It's an electromagnetic pulse.
Okay, there you go. Boom.
That's what I would have said.
Kills electronics. Well, the radiation can't get through a microwave. So if
a microwave.
Yeah,
in your house?
Yeah, because that's how it heats food is radiation.
All right, I'm just
so
making
it
sure
blocks
I'm following
it, right?
this.
So if you put any electronics that you want to save, radios, shit like that, into your microwave, then
turn
when
the
the
microwave
EMP
on?
goes off, no, just unplug, leave it here.
Right.
When the EMP goes off, it won't affect those electronics.
Oh, okay. I
There's
see what you're
blocks
saying.
of
Well, that makes
radiation.
sense.
They're
That makes
saying
sense.
there's devices out there now.
There is.
You
Yeah,
can
you
put
can
on
buy
like your car that if there was an EMP, that would absorb.
Yeah, it's just
how many people falling for that? You know,
Hey, you know how much money we could make selling to those
selling
preppers?
that kind of shit.
But you know what the bad part about it is? It's like selling dope. You're selling the preppers. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey man, come buy this. Like, I got it, dude. It never goes down, but then he knows you.
If you do and anything goes down, you have a list of people to call and be like, yo, remember that bag I sold you? I need you right now. I'm coming.
I got a list of people to dodge because you know they're going to be hunting.
They're going to be the motherfuckers alive.
Yeah. I wonder if that's going to happen in our lifetime. Somebody's going to take out the grid. Like somebody, some country.
They say if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be China.
That's what I mean.
I think it'll happen.
And we just
happen
sent
on a small
Taiwan.
I think it'll happen. What?
We just sent troops like stationed full time in Taiwan.
No, don't sneak that in. What'd you say? What you talking about?
Taiwan versus
You heard
China?
that?
Yeah, I seen something.
Yeah, China wants to blow Taiwan up. They want it back. So we're not going to let it happen, apparently.
Oh, shit,
so
you had me scared, dude. Don't do that.
The first time ever, we have sent troops to be permanently stationed in Taiwan.
It's world's full of like Dr. Evils. You know, it's like, why can't these motherfuckers just be normal?
Right. They need to stop breeding those little hairless cats. If they stop breeding little fucking hairless cats.
What do you think it is? Greed? Like why?
I think so. I think it's just land.
Like why can't you just run your country and shut the fuck up? Everybody run there. Let's just all just chill.
It's because of us. Listen. Let me have the floor for a second.
Go ahead.
It's because of us because we have stuck our fingers into everybody else so much.
Yeah, but that ain't why. Like
it is.
That's not why North Korea doesn't like South Korea.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's about territory.
We instigate and stick our fingers into so much shit and all of the.
I get that. We're not innocent, but I'm saying.
I'll let Brad break it down for you. Brad, we don't
even agree with you. So
watch this. No, I'm gonna use Brad to make a point.
Go ahead.
We have the central bank.
Okay,
that's worldwide. And then what else? We have our military that goes all over to everybody else's stuff. We have the United Nations, which is basically the United States number 2. Yeah.
That.
So Brad, what aren't we what aren't we all up in? As far as
no, we are in everybody's. We are, which I totally disagree with. We are the world's police.
And
Brad,
Brad, did we get that? Did we get there fairly?
Did we get there fairly? Yeah. As in what do you mean?
Did we get to the position that we're in right now? Did we get there fairly?
We did it quickly.
Well, we had to step on people's toes.
We stepped on people's heads.
I know.
This is the toe. This is the head.
China versus Taiwan.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like these leaders that want to take over, somebody that's right next door to them. Like, how is that?
I'm gonna give you a little bit of comfort. They're pulling away from us because OPEC is now they're not using $1 anymore.
They're not.
All right. Well, what makes Kim Jong-un him is my point, because I don't give a shit what caused anything. Somebody like him.
He's short.
It probably is.
No, he has
little man syndrome.
He has a ranking because he has nukes.
Yeah, he has that.
Yeah,
You're
but he also
about North Korea, South Korea.
No, I'm talking about somebody who's so
us.
depraved that you treat your own citizens like he does. There is no. Well, America did that. You know what I mean? Like, so.
No, he's a bastard. I mean, I'm not saying that we're the cause of everybody to be the way that they are, but our bad relations, our bad relations between them and between us and them, just as much as those countries and other countries, we are in between a lot of shit.
We are. We get
Iran and Iraq. United States right up in there.
Yeah,
we like that dirty.
Yeah, but I still don't understand why. What makes them want to take over territories instead of just saying, "Hey, that's yours. This is," because it's like that'd be like going to your neighbor's house and saying, "This is mine, motherfucker," with guns. You know what I mean? Like,
how you don't understand that the United States was taken from the natives that was here. You're one of those people.
But like with Russia and Ukraine,
I benefit. Like, hell yeah, you survival of the fittest.
Ukraine was.
Now you're all of a sudden understanding very clearly.
Ukraine was Russia.
No, because I wouldn't be that type of person. Like, I'm not going to run in my neighbor's house.
You already are.
Annihilate them.
You already did.
No, I didn't. That's like saying I own slaves because I'm white.
Did you throw a hatchet yesterday?
No, I didn't actually.
Did you put on more than just a little loincloth?
You can't do that now. It's a cultural appropriation.
Can you chip 2 rocks together to make something to kill something with, and then use that same rock?
So if you ran a country, are you invading your neighbor?
Probably
Are you
so.
that asshole?
Probably so.
Well, then
yeah.
you're a
but,
prick.
like,
it's
So
been
explain to me how your fucked up mind works then, because that's what I'm wondering. Like, because I don't get it. Like, why people can't just say,
But
"Hey, we're
Ukraine and
neighbors."
Russia were one place at one time, and
Yeah.
Ukraine wanted their freedom. Russia gave it to them, and now they want their shit back.
And I think a
apparently.
lot
But
has
why?
to
Taiwan
do
is the
with.
same thing. Taiwan is the same way.
Yes, Taiwan and China, they were the
I
same
think a
thing.
lot has to do with power. I mean, if you look at back in the day with Iraq invading Kuwait, it was more that I don't believe Iraq hated the Kuwaitis. I believe they would Saddam Hussein was looking for the power of the oil
Yeah, the oil.
And we told him he
riches.
could do it.
and the
And
riches.
they were filthy rich.
And they were
it's
filthy
like, what
rich,
do you
yeah.
need? No,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
I just don't understand
That's
how you
just
get
like-
to that mind frame.
That's just like, all right, so let's say on our block, you have a nice size house, and then I have an even bigger house, and I come knocking your door, and then I go, hey, let's go down and F him up.
And I'm gonna say no.
And you can be like, and what will we get? You'd be like, I don't know, that dude's got a nice RS Camaro and some other shit.
Yeah.
We're going down there. You know, that's how we do. They
Yeah.
gangsters.
I would like to say I would say no. Now I understand when there's no repercussion to your
There's none.
actions.
You take it.
Then it's like,
Right.
you know, some people, their mentality starts to shift. Well, because a lot of people, we only stay in line because of laws and we're afraid to have our
That's the
freedoms
image that they
taken.
give you.
Mhm.
I'm telling you personally,
Oh, you're talking about us?
Yeah, I'm just
I
meaning
thought you were talking
people, like, there's
metaphorically with
certain
the government.
laws we don't break
Right.
because we don't want to get in trouble. We don't want to
That's
pay
it.
Right.
consequences.
That's it. That's
So
all.
if there's no consequences to your actions, I can see how some people could take that path.
Yeah.
But to have no like moral
Morals?
compass, to say I don't want to do that to another person, now I feel bad.
Yeah.
I don't understand how.
You
know,
have
but
the-
then there's psychopaths. I mean, that's just
No,
how
because
it
you have
is.
the
I mean,
luxury. You the reason why you don't think like that is because I'm not saying because you're closed minded. You're just a product of your environment because you've never seen a war.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before. You go to England and me, you, and Kristen are sitting down and there's a hole that they patched up in the inside, but you walk outside and it's fresh.
Yeah, still
Like
from
where a
rounds
mortar
and-
round went through and just blew the shit apart.
Yeah.
Did you see the movie Wonder Woman?
No, I, didn't.
saw that.
didn't.
You
It was
did.
good.
That's the shit that was going on.
Yeah.
You know, where you go into just whole cities and,
Yeah.
and there's a tank.
So you're saying that changes your, I don't know, your
You would
give a shit
understand it-
about hurting other humans?
Yeah, you'd
No,
understand it a
if
lot
it
better.
was revenge is one thing, but
No,
I just mean
just a clear
they slaughter
understand-
innocent people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, it's a
And-
clear understanding of it after. If once you've gone through it, you'd be like,
Yeah.
yeah, I see it.
What is this free Palestine stuff?
Israel
Ooh,
Palestine
boy, it's
conflict.
Why?
it's a complicated one. It depends on, I guess, what side of the spectrum you want to be on. But I think they've been fighting for. I mean, it's not
forever.
anything
Well, I see it
new.
all
biblical
over Twitter
times,
right now.
probably.
Everybody's
Yeah.
saying free Palestine.
Yeah.
It's because Israel's
Palestine.
bombing Palestine.
Because they're trying to give us something.
Palestine
It
was
didn't-
fucking with Israel.
But do you remember when they were having that music festival and they came parachuting in and slaughtering civilians that were at
October
this
7th.
music? It would be
Yeah.
like people
Here?
your age. No, this
In
was
Israel.
overseas in Israel.
Mhm.
They came in and they came in on parachutes. And when they hit the ground, they just started blasting people at this music festival. Well,
Kidnapping.
yeah,
Yeah.
raping, whatever. They were just doing the evil shit that they were
The
doing.
Israel
Palestine did to Israel.
Israel.
Oh.
Well, then of course Israel retaliates,
Mhm.
And you say
And-
Palestinians were doing that,
but it was really Hamas, which is
Hamas,
like a
yeah.
terrorist
Which
organization.
is nothing more
Yes.
than an arm of Iran. If it's Hezbollah, Hamas, or whatever other terrorist groups, most
What
of
is
those
wrong
are
with these
funded
people?
through
So,
Iran. you
It
know?
is, and now
Yeah.
and the simple explanation is now they're being retaliated against, and they're over there trying to kill this Hamas organization. But and there's innocent people that are dying in this because they have
Absolutely.
to get to these assholes. Now that's a simplified version of it. It goes way deeper than that
Yeah.
because both sides have been fucking with each other for
And it all
for
stemmed
generations.
from religion.
Basically,
Religion
Basically,
causes a lot of BS.
Yeah.
it causes
Started
it causes a
with
lot of
religion.
war.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
unless it's a
Yeah, just
religion
the
that
genocide that goes on in the world of killing Christians.
So it has
Yeah.
nothing
I
to do
mean,
with
yeah.
us.
Oh no! It ain't us. It's just for some reason I don't know what caused. I still don't know what caused one side to jump on the bandwagon of these kids on these college campuses.
Yes.
And,
Yeah.
with the whole free Palestine. I'm still lost on why. I
Right.
don't even know if they can tell you why.
Because
I-
everybody
can.
else is doing it.
but some of them can't though because I've heard it. I've seen
Yeah,
it.
some of 'em.
and they're like, well, I don't know. We just
we don't get the same
The
news
only
here.
argument
Yeah.
I see from them is that innocent people are dying, and that's why
Yeah.
they're.
Well, what do they
That's
think
what
happened at
happens
the
everywhere.
festival?
Listen.
They
We
probably
don't get
don't
the
even
same
know
news
that
here.
happened.
Yeah.
They show you. You only see what they let you see.
And you see
No
the problem
doubt.
with Hamas.
No
I
doubt.
mean, from what little bit I'll try to watch that shit is Hamas is that type of organization where they'll set up they'll set up their groups in a hospital.
Well, yeah, and
or at a children's school.
And that's probably
it sounds like
probably any
insurgents.
terrorist, you know.
Yeah.
That sounds like a terrorist insurgent group.
Well, it basically is.
Yeah.
So that's what they're saying. Like, say, for instance, you know the enemy's hiding in a hospital, underneath a hospital.
Oh.
And in order to get to them, you're going to blow this fucking hospital up.
Mhm.
And there's innocent people. So what do you do as a leader of a country that's just been attacked?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they're right or wrong. I'm just telling you what their argument is,
Right.
you know, because some people feel very strongly one way and then the other way. Right. But the way that it's been presented to me is that they're trying to get to the enemy and they hide behind innocent people.
Right.
So as a leader, what is your call? You know what I mean? What do you do?
I'm gonna have to blow it up.
That's what I'm saying.
There's
so
a lot of
do?
collateral damage with that shit.
There
man.
is. And that's every war.
And it's
That's
sad.
is.
Yeah, it's
So-
every war. You
They-
love to see it.
I'm gonna side.
They should just bicker like North and South Korea. I read an article the other day. They were sending balloons with dog shit over the border.
I did see that. That was North Korea doing that.
Yeah, North Korea was just sending balloons with dog
full of
shit over the wall.
Yeah.
Because that's all he had.
They was just fucking with them. Like
Yeah,
that's
they
all
don't
they do.
like-
Apparently, they'll set up like loudspeakers and shit, and just boom it
Yeah.
through the night over the border.
Well, you'll see
That's
them at the
funny.
border like that. I mean, they're right there. The guards will be just feet away from each other, but neither one can cross that border. Like
What
you
is their
physically
issue?
can.
Yeah, but check this out though. The North Koreans can't get close to that border at all. So if North Korea is doing anything, that's because the government's telling them to do it.
Oh yeah,
A North
yeah.
Korean
Yeah.
can't get close to that border. That's why.
What
That's why I'm
parallel
so
is
sensitive
that?
about
Is it the 27th parallel or something like that?
something,
Is
yeah.
actually what passes
What
through.
passes.
Yeah,
That's
something.
why I'm so sensitive with our border, because we just let anything happen at our border.
Well, not now.
Like it
Biden's
ain't
on it.
nothing.
Oh, he's on.
Biden just said.
Yeah, well, he's got that
come
nice.
out and said
He got
he's
that fresh diaper full.
just
he
in
can start
time
with
for
that.
the elections. He's going to come out and secure the border. He said, so you can feel better now when you sleep at
Oh,
night.
but wait,
Yeah, but did you hear the specifics of that from what little bit I heard
Jesus.
about?
But I thought
No.
I
It was
thought his
like
whole thing
it's
was
got
to
to
leave the
be
border
more
open.
than 2,500 a day crossing for that executive
To kick
order
in?
to kick in.
So 2,500 is cool.
Yeah,
Just let
it's
him-
up to 25. Yeah, 24.99. We're cool.
Yeah. Well, and you made a point. You're
Yeah.
right. His whole thing was open border, border.
And
But
now you're talking about closed border.
well, yeah, because they know it doesn't sit good when it comes with election time because
Right.
they're
Exactly.
pissing off these people in these inner cities that are getting
Absolutely,
flooded
dude.
with these
Yeah,
people. They
absolutely.
realize they fucked up.
You do know that we benefit from getting those illegals here, though, right?
That's not an argument I'm willing to have with you. I'm saying
No,
that
I'm gonna
it's
tell you
just
what.
funny
Explain,
watching.
How
the-
is that a benefit, though?
because
I wanna see it.
when your country
Here we go.
grows, the more growth that you have, that's when the country is doing well.
I'm
Once you-
pro-immigration. I don't
No,
mind
not-
people coming
The
here,
right
coming
way.
here legally.
Yeah.
But
It's the
to
same
just send,
thing.
No, it's not.
If
It's not the
I'm
same.
getting my beer.
Yeah, get your beer. Give me my
Bring
Dr.
me
Pepper
one.
too.
It's the same thing. So you
It's
saying that
not. It's
if
not
Deborah
the same.
if Deborah's sitting in a with a desk somewhere, tells Jose to come and sit down and fill out this paper, he's Jose no matter what, no matter which way he got here. You understand that, right?
Exactly. That's the legal way to do it.
Dude,
But
you
for
got
people
if you got
crossing the
anchovies
border-
on your pizza, it's not is if
Yeah,
it doesn't
I'll
matter.
argue with you till the cows come home, dude.
No, you don't. I don't think you
I'm-
understand. Is a person from another country being here is a person from another country being here, no matter how they got here. Okay, so
No,
let's
it
say,
is. It's a big fucking deal.
all right.
It really is.
Let me ask you this then.
Okay.
Let's say that the government says, all right, we're going to let a substantial amount of more people in. Legally.
So you think it's okay? Let me just
No,
because
because-
no. Hold on.
I asked you a question.
Started this. You started this.
But
Let me
answer the
just
question.
clarify this. So you think it's okay to just come across the border? You don't know who the fuck is coming.
it's the
you don't know are they.
same thing.
It's not the same thing, Bougie. It's not.
How is it not?
It's not because people that immigrate to this country usually come through the proper channels and come through. And guess what?
So you're trusting that the government is going to do a thorough background check on this person before they come
Absolutely.
through? Yeah, right. You
To
say
a
you
cer-
trust the
So
government.
you say it's okay just for people we have no idea. You don't know what
No.
diseases they're
no,
bringing.
not that, because and
Yeah.
they don't check them for diseases before they come here too.
Wait, if you come in legally?
Ask me how I know.
Here we go. How do you know, Bougie?
So you think I can't speak Portuguese and I can't speak
That
Spanish?
has nothing to do with it.
I
I'm-
lived with the people that you're talking about. I was married to an immigrant. I'm
understand.
trying to tell you that I go to the countries that come here.
Okay.
I have a lot more knowledge than what meets the eye right here.
So you met a woman, you brought her
woman?
here, and she was a citizen, right?
Huh?
And you brought her in, and she became a citizen.
I brought her here legally,
Okay.
but it
That's
doesn't.
not my point to bring her here legally. I'm worried about what's coming in illegally. We have no idea of what's
Listen,
coming into
I'm
this
trying
country.
to tell you that whether they come here legally or illegally, a person from another country coming here is a person coming from another country.
And what's the benefit of that,
It
though?
doesn't make because your population grows. So so all these places that they're leaving, they're not having nobody to work on cause no more. They're not having anybody to do farming anymore. Their population shrinks and our population grows. As long as our population is growing, it's doing better and better and better and better. You have to look at the world the way Australia is suffering from this right now. Australia is getting stagnant. There's a lot of our older people, of their older people, is going now into retirement, and nobody's there to take care of them.
Well, let me ask you this though: do you think it's a problem that, and I don't even know how true it is or what the stats are, but I hear people bitching about how it's basically more people sucking off of the welfare system, and like how long can we sustain that?
That's the government.
If they just keep flooding.
That's our government. But understand this: if you've ever been to any type of government organization, i.e., the DMV, how are they doing this?
Right.
You know how many times I get turned around from, and I live in Lacombe.
Well, I guess what I was getting at, is there any negative side that you see at all of people just being any border? It doesn't matter if it's America, whatever.
Our wheel wobbles terribly when you have a lot of influx of another country coming here. But they make us pay for that because of the fact that the United States wants more immigrants coming in. Because as our population gets bigger, so does our PPP and everything else. We have a larger, that's why. Land-wise, population-wise, California is so powerful because they have so many people working. They have more money in the banks, more things moving around. You have to have more people coming in. Yeah. If you have anything, if you have a farm and your farm only has 5,000 people on it, if your farm only has 5 people on it, as opposed to if your farm has 5,000 people, which farm do you think is going to be a better farm? And that's basically what our country is. We have an influx of people coming in. And what bothers me about it is the fact that a lot of people say that person came here illegally. I don't care if they came here illegally.
I think a big problem that a lot of people, like even Brad, without speaking for you, I think it's the unvetted shit that's going on. Like as far as there are gang members that come over here. There's
that's what I'm trying to say.
Anyway.
We don't deport. Do you think we're getting the best of the best from Venezuela, Brazil?
Yes. Yeah, but listen. This is why I'm gonna tell you this. Listen, listen. Right, I've been to Brazil.
Yes,
I've been. I understand.
I'm gonna tell you straight to your face. I've been there.
I'm happy
that
you've
met every single person in Brazil.
What I'm saying,
happy that you've been there, dude.
What I'm saying is, I've been to Brazil. Mm-hmm. I know Brazil very well. I know the people of what you expect to be here, and we're not getting anybody's best anything, no matter if they come in here legally or not.
Yeah,
they check some off, and then other ones they don't. And that's the only difference.
Just the business I'm in, I know a lot, and I've met a lot of them, and I know a lot of them. I have no problem with any of them. I'm just listing arguments that I hear.
Our problem here,
it could be dangerous. It's like allowing anybody into your home without saying, "Hey, where you come from? Why are you here?" And what kind of background do you have? Right. That's the argument that I hear from a lot of people.
Our problem here. Well, they come here with a clean slate anyway. They don't they trying to get, they got a certain amount that comes through and then they cut it.
I do believe a lot of them are coming over here for a better life. I do believe that, but I also believe there's some bad apples that are coming across that could be slowed down. We
don't deport. When you pull somebody over and you don't have a driver's license, well, where you from? And you speak nothing but Spanish, his ass ought to be gone immediately.
Yeah. Because I have sympathy for some of them. I really do. Yeah. Like, especially when I see them dragging them kids across. It's like, because I would want to take my family out of that situation, but I just think there's a proper way.
The thing, but the proper way is what you have to have a certain amount that comes over, and then our system here that supports all of that crap too. Because as of right now, and I'm gonna blow your mind with this one, and this one I totally do not agree with 100% till I lay down to rest. You can get insurance on a vehicle without a driver's license here in Louisiana. How in the hell is that even possible?
Well, because anybody can drive it, I guess. So, like, you may not even be driving that vehicle.
No. It's your car.
I know, but I mean, it could be my car legally. I don't have a license, but she drives me around. So we need insurance on it, No,
that doesn't make sense.
Okay.
No. When you have
it made sense in my mind. I don't know.
No, I'm saying, like, if you have an un-American last name and you come in here, how is that not considered a terroristic act when you come in here? Like them coming here and saying that we're gonna figure out a way to Airbnb rent for a little while and then take somebody, squat on somebody's house. Well, our laws here are dumb at best when it comes to dealing with our immigrants. Well, we let them come across the border as much as they want to.
But you're all condoning it. So it's either good or it's not.
No, I'm not condoning it. What I'm saying is, me depending on the government knowing what that person is. As
you're saying, the system itself is
I'm saying
fucked.
if you're Mexican and you're here, you're Mexican and you're here. It doesn't matter if you came across the border or not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just like having anchovies on your pizza. Well, Shane said it was cool.
Yeah.
I don't want it on my pizza. And I'm not saying I don't want immigrants here. What I'm saying is...
I think y'all are arguing probably two different points. You know, I see what you're saying, that we're supposed to be trusting the government and it's like, so you turn it over to the government. What do they do right to begin with? You know what I mean? And I think Brad's just saying that there is a better way than just letting people just fucking flood over any border. I don't care if it's the Canadian border, just any border.
I think our borders should be secured with a military presence.
Because I believe a lot of these countries, and you saw it back in the 70s and the 80s with Jimmy Carter, with taking all of these Cuban refugees in. Do you think they took the best of the best from Cuba? No, it was, let me empty my prisons, let me empty my mental institutions, and guess what? That's a less burden on my country.
Brad,
ship them to the United States.
I'm gonna tell you how the United States benefits from these people being here.
I want to hear
because they get into the workplace here, they build everything, and they claim nothing for doing it.
But are they paying taxes?
They pay in taxes.
That's another argument I hear is that
they get their money and they pay taxes everywhere.
Everywhere they spend it, right?
Everywhere they spend it.
How do we pay it?
They do it.
Out of my check every single week.
and then they take it out of our check.
And we pay it at the stores.
But you say they do spend money here, but I'd like to know the statistic on how much of that money they're making are they sending back home.
He'll tell you
Hardly
none.
Nothing.
That we never see.
Hardly nothing. Because I
don't believe that.
Why wouldn't they though? I would. Why wouldn't you take care of your family back home?
I'll tell you why. When they first get here, they huddling up, they eating, frying a shrimp one at a time off a candle and eating it and saving every penny they can to send back. After a while, you see Jose's ass is fat. Jose's ass is sitting there. He ain't doing nothing but riding around, working, and making just enough money to pay his stuff and living just like any other hillbilly or redneck or anybody else. Believe me, I've been all up and through all of those trailer parks. I've been all up and through all of those houses. I've been on all of those job sites. I've worked shoulder to shoulder on my hands and knees laying pavers with those same people that we're talking about. I know it in and out. We don't secure our borders. It doesn't matter if they came here legally or not, because they're a Mexican is a Mexican if they're here. A Honduran is Honduran if they're here. It doesn't matter which channel they came in. We don't regulate that shit anyway. We don't take care of our borders, and we don't take care of the system that we have here. You cannot let somebody just go into the DMV and get a vehicle without having identification, because I can't do it. So how can they?
Yeah.
Right? How can you say that? How can you let somebody get insurance on a car if they don't have a driver's license? That makes zero sense.
So should they be able to vote like a normal citizen?
No.
Yeah.
But they will be.
Well, at least they're pushing for it in some of those Democratic places.
Or maybe they should.
Yeah.
You know why? Because they got a lot of them here.
If they're contributing, I guess.
It's the United States. It's the United States' fault that they're here.
Oh,
because
no doubt.
we don't secure our borders.
There's no doubt.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you on that.
The last guy tried, and they fought him, I mean, to the bitter end.
Yeah, he's going to jail.
You know, he tried. And he wasn't so much of nobody can come. He was just kind of saying what we were saying, that there's just a right way about entering somebody's home.
It's just like, okay, so you wake up. I'm going to hit you with one. It's going to hurt. All right?
I'm ready.
Let's say one of your sweet daughters.
Yes.
Is staying at your house.
All right.
Right? You go to sleep. It's 9 o'clock. It's all right. See you tomorrow morning, huh? She gives you that nod.
Okay.
You go. Right? 2 o'clock in the morning, you hear. What the hell is that going on? You get up. You got some nefarious person in the house with your daughter.
What color is he? No, so all right. So what?
He's Palestinian. No,
I tried getting you. They didn't have any in there.
It's in the freezer.
You get what?
Shit! You didn't say that.
You get what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if she let him in there or not. He's not supposed to be there.
Right.
It doesn't matter who let him in your house.
So he's got to go.
He's not supposed. Exactly.
Yeah.
An intruder.
I know, but I thought the argument you were just making is it
because Brad seems to think that is cool. That if they come through the proper channels, that it's cool for them to be here. And a lot of them that come through here that came through the proper channels are assholes.
Yeah.
Go to the gas station and see. Go look. I can't tell you how many times I've gone to the gas station. I want to choke the person behind the register. And I'm not going to say what country they're from, but I guarantee you,
any Subway you walk in, any gas station,
throat punch.
Yeah.
Throat punch, like hard throat punch.
Yeah.
And that's the part that is the same. He's here because he's here. It doesn't matter how he got here.
Right.
I don't want.
And I don't even know if it's a bigger problem as one side says it is. It may be. I'm not saying it's not, but it is politically, motivated all these arguments.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not even sure if they're they're really flooding over here. Now I do know somebody that was working on that border that will tell you it's bad because basically their hands are tied when it comes to stopping these people a lot of times. Yeah, with this administration, they're basically
they want federal funding.
Yeah,
you can't if you start to go against what the United States stands for, then they stop your funding.
Yeah.
So all of those border towns are not going to get the federal funding because a lot of the money that
I mean in the people in the military that have been down there to protect the border, they're told basically, you're not there to stop them. You're there to make sure nothing happens to them if they're trying to cross and they get in trouble. Now,
so they're there for security?
Basically, yeah.
Not securing.
No, not security, but, like fucking lifeguards.
Right.
That's it. Now, I could tell you, I got stories. I got an active member, though. I don't want to.
No. I get it.
It basically, their hands are tied at that border.
This system is so messed up.
Yeah.
We don't have a handle on our border, and we should lock that bitch down tighter and tight.
I agree.
Anybody that comes across that border is considered treasonous, and they could be dealt with immediately. Because you go to other countries. We talked about this before. You go across the border in another country, and depending on who your neighbor's with, if those two countries have had a war, and then they catch one of them going across the other side, they get dealt with.
Korea.
They get that coolest.
I mean, in them Koreas,
that's one.
Well,
no, that's only one.
They'll let you run in the South. South Korea's like
South Korea lets you come, but North
China's
Korea
got
won't let
borders
you
like
leave.
that too.
Yeah.
China holds on to their borders too.
They have a big wall too.
Man, I don't agree with
think that's the
killing them when they come over. I just think it just needs to be
They do.
A little better system than what we got.
Absolutely.
Why is our border private? Why is our border not considered the military like every other place is?
Why
because
is it not?
Because I like to learn from my neighbors. I like to see what my neighbors have that's effective, and I'll use what they have going on.
Yeah.
Like ask the Palestinians, what do y'all do with y'all borders? Ask Israel, what do y'all do with y'all borders? And then we maybe adapt some of that, because all of it is just people flooding and coming in. Then I got to sit and have a conversation about how I think that like if somebody came illegally or not. If there's thousands of them coming in, but somebody says that it's because right now you could leave and go home, have a situation to where you go into a gas station and have it out with the person behind the register, but then have a flat and then illegal helps you. Well, that was two foreigners, but two totally different situations. You know what I mean? Them filling out paperwork and shit as far as to somebody's character is totally different. And I can't tell you which Subway or gas station I even want to go in right now. I don't go to Subway no more because of that shit.
Because of what?
Because of the foreigners that run Subways.
I was
not got nothing to do with that. No, they just the way they rub me the wrong way. I don't like getting talked to like that. And you're making my food, I don't like that shit.
How do they talk to you?
I don't. Just dry and just bullshit, give you a bunch of negative.
I do the shit online and just walk in and grab it off the little shelf.
You smart, dude.
Yeah,
I need to be more like you.
I don't deal with them.
We need like a World War II minefield, and if you can make it through, you're
like
in.
an obstacle course.
Yes.
There you go.
Good. Turn
You're
to the
in.
100.
It is.
Wipe
Some
out
places
like a half
are
mile
obstacle
wide.
course because they try to cross in them deserts, man, and they wind up dying out there. But that's how much it sucks where they're coming from. You know what I'm saying?
So
that they're willing to
listen. That's not our problem. That's why you lock your
well,
doors.
some people
at night.
say it is though. Just as far as being a decent person, that you try to help if you can. Now, I know we can't help everybody, but
that is not true. If you want to do well in life, you have to hold on to what you have because yours is yours.
Yeah.
Now you can give, and I'm gonna tell you something. You can give away every last penny, and it could give you more money, the same amount of money tomorrow, and you can run through that too.
Yeah.
You could give away everything you have on a daily basis. You're never gonna fill those holes. I'm very, very conservative when it comes to me and mine.
I got you.
I'm
first, no doubt. But I'm saying if you're in a position to help, I mean, and according to higher ups in this country, we are in a position to help. Yeah. So take them all in. I just think, like I said,
but our country does better when we have more immigrants coming in because it feeds into the system that they have.
Well,
because if it gets stagnant, what I'm saying is if it gets stagnant or if our population starts to shrink, we're going to do bad quick.
Ooh, I don't know. I'd like to see it shrink a little bit.
I would too.
Yeah, just
absolutely.
Hey, me. No, but then you don't have people take care of the streets, people digging the ditches, people taking care of people in nursing homes. There's a lot of workers that we have out there. And more when a country is growing, it's doing very, very well.
What did Kelly Osbourne say? Yeah, she was on The View or whatever, and talking about if Trump deports all these illegals, who's going to clean his toilets?
I understood.
And the women on there were like,
No, I understood what
I knew what she was saying too.
She
but
was
it just
saying that
came off,
immigrants
yeah.
clean his toilets. Yeah.
I got it too, but it was just funny.
I get it.
The way that the people on the right took it and ran with it, and I was like, it did sound kind of.
See,
but everybody knew what she meant.
See, that's why I don't adhere to all of the left right stuff because they do just as much dumb shit on both sides.
About it. It's
just
both
right
sides,
now, right now the spotlight is on the left.
Well, I think what I was trying to explain to you is I'm not wanting immigrants to come here. I want them to come here in a right way, just not 10,000 people a day that we have no idea.
I am 100% with you on that.
Yeah, I don't
110%. But what I'm telling you, where you fall short is it doesn't matter if the government told them they could come here or not, because the government could say now that you can let 10,000 a day come in, and then that's legal. And then what you going to do then? You'll be like, oh well, and then if it's legal, no, it's not how that works. If it's legal or illegal, because you got some idiots and making laws anyway. Look how they're running back on weed now because of the epidemic that we have going on with all of the pharmaceutical drugs. You got a lot more people hooked on drugs through pharmacies the right way than you did by people smoking weed.
Yeah.
Should have got hooked on Phoenix.
Hooked on Phoenix works for me.
Should have.
But who's running back on weed?
The government.
Not the federal government.
Yeah, they are, because they're turning a blind eye to it.
Well, I mean,
no, not here, because in St.
most states, most states, it's legal to smoke weed, but it's still a federal crime.
Sure is.
I get it, kind of.
You go buy legal weed in Colorado and get arrested.
I think it's total bullshit.
Wonder why they ain't changed that yet.
I don't know.
Especially this administration.
They classifying that as isn't it class 1? Up there with cocaine.
It's Schedule 1, and that's what they were telling me. Yeah. I was reading, so because it's still illegal on a federal level, even when I had my weed card, if I had my legal weed that I purchased at the dispensary and my gun and happened to get pulled over by a federal agent,
you're in trouble.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah,
federal crime.
Absolutely.
Really?
And it's total bullshit.
You got your weed.
Because it's not legal federally. Yeah. If I got pulled over by like DEA or something, if it was state, they're going to be like, whatever. Go.
It's funny how they tell you
anything federal.
It's funny how they tell you what you can do is right and wrong, and you're an adult.
But
you're an adult, but you're still a child to them.
Especially with the weed, like there's got to be something behind it bigger than just. It's not like they're concerned that it's going to hurt people.
Right.
That's not.
I think they're holding that in their pocket to still sway some shit.
That'll be that'll be a big one, huh?
It's a tool they can use.
About.
It's always talked about because they know the shit's harmless, but they refuse.
There's no action being done.
I think if they took the spotlight off of weed, then it would have to concentrate on the pharmaceuticals.
Yeah. I don't even smoke it, and I think that shit should be legal as hell. I try, but I'm one of them paranoid smokers. I can't do it.
Yeah, I can't either.
I can't.
That's why I let mine expire.
THC is not my friend.
Nah, it ain't
because it robs me of my cognitive thinking. Like if Brad was
like
trying to tell me something,
you're like,
I only know the last thing last word he said, literally the last word, and I would sit during the next sentence try to think of the first sentence that he said.
And then I forget what the fuck he said while I'm trying to think of my response, and then I'm like, fuck.
Check this out.
Some people function on that shit.
Look what I heard. Response.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Absolutely.
And then I'm like,
yeah.
That's it.
But I think in different forms of it, the way it's made now, if it's made with oil or if it's the flour or if it's edibles.
No, what we say it is for some people, but it's not for others.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I want to try the
edibles. And there's
edibles.
different highs, I believe.
It's the same thing.
I want to do the edibles, just a little piece.
No, same thing. Well, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen to you. The same thing that happened to me. I got a little weed story for you. I got a pack of gummies. So I took one. Didn't do me nothing. No, I took a quarter first. Didn't do me nothing. So then,
how long a period before you?
I took a quarter. No, one day.
Oh, a day. Okay.
And then the next day, I took a half.
Yeah.
Didn't do me nothing. So the next day, and this came out of one of the sealed real.
Yeah.
Tampa proof. It came out of California.
Bought off the street.
Well, I bought it off the street, but it came from California. So it came from somewhere, and then it hit the streets.
I got you.
So then I ate a whole gummy. That was day 3. Didn't do nothing. So I'm like, well, maybe I don't know. Maybe it just ain't. Maybe it's a bad batch or whatever. Right. So then quarter, half, whole, 2. I took 2. When I took 2, what happened was first your body has a tolerance to fight off THC, so you're not going to feel it the first time. Right, whatever, and then it'll fight off up to a certain point, and then after that, it can't fight it off no more, so it just lets the floodgates open. So when I took 2, it was like taking but I should have probably took one the first time.
Absolutely.
Because at first you have a tolerance. You have to break down that tolerance so that you can take it. It's the opposite of alcohol.
Yeah.
Alcohol tears your ass up first, and then after that you get used of it. Whereas weed, your body fights it off first, and then you get used of getting high, and then your body will let you be high. So when I took those two, dude, I could feel myself going on a downward slide.
Yep.
I was turning off shit. I was looking at my phone for the last little second and everything, and I found me a spot. 4 hours stuck.
I've noticed with edibles, it's like I tried taking even like the lowest milligram, a whole one, and it's like, holy crap, dude. The next day I was still loaded. So it's like I found that dose where if it's a quarter of the smallest amount.
Because he got used of it coming into his body. Yeah,
and I'm okay with that. But to take like, where some people, I could eat 2 of those gummies, you know, and it's like, dang, there's just no way. Maybe I have.
Dude, they got some people
I tried an edible one time. Yeah. It was a brownie that this chick gave me, and I was playing Grand Theft Auto and like just kind of zoned out while I was playing, and when I came back, I was just running in circles around the building on the game. I was like, oh fuck! So I turned it off and I went and sat on the couch, dude, and I stared at the fucking wall for like 4 hours before we went to bed. And I woke up the next morning and was so fucking high when I woke up.
How does anybody want to be like that?
No, because
I don't get it. How does it affect people?
It's good for some people.
Like to be like
they got some people that can't drink tequila.
Yeah,
like me and you be sitting here talking, and you see me loaded. I'm just the same way. I'm just more of this, you know. Like it's nothing. I don't get violent or nothing like that, you know. Yeah. I'm just more of this. Whereas they got some people. Boy,
I know it hits them different.
You give them tequila and they're gonna tear this room up. Yeah, they got some people, dude, that the alcohol will hit their ass and it's like, no, man, just take a little, and that's where you messed up.
It's always that hard alcohol too. It's not like, you know, they'll be okay on beer and then they take some whiskey or tequila and then all of a sudden that I don't know what it is.
Some can't drink brown, some can't drink white.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'd have to ask Brad. I know about it enough to know that there are certain people that
you can know your whole life. Me out. If it's vodka, mellows me out. If browns, God, I could get a little aggressive if I get too much in it. I stay away from that, man.
I've heard my uncle's pretty bad on tequila.
Yeah. Tequila's one I just don't like either, man. Horrible hangover.
That tequila started to burn my stomach up. It got too hot. I was drinking after a while. It just I switched over to rum. That rum is some good stuff, dude.
I like Malibu.
See,
Malibu
and pineapple.
And that I just tried y'all stuff, the whipped vodka. Tastes like whipped cream.
Oh my God!
I don't drink that shit.
And pickled vodka is good too.
Is it really?
Tastes like pickle juice.
I don't like pickles. So
you ever had a pickle shot?
I don't eat pickles.
No, but I like pickles, man.
No, you never had a pickle shot?
No.
Come on, Brad.
No.
I'd figure with your.
I don't like pickles. Who likes pickles? My
no,
God.
I don't. I mean, I don't.
Fucking weirdo eats pickles.
Pickle vodka's good if you like pickles. It's just like a spicy pickle.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
We have to try
and it tastes exactly like pickle juice.
Really?
No, they do have a pickle shot.
Dangerous, like somebody that likes
pickle
juice.
That's where we messed up.
Well, think about it. If you like pickle juice and that's all it tastes like, then you're just like, oh,
it just tastes like a spicy.
No, I didn't know that they had that. I was talking about the pickle shot.
Yeah, they were over here making it one day.
Yeah, they put pickle juice. They actually put pickle juice and vodka together to make a pickle shot. And when you drink it, if it tastes like you drink it straight pickle juice, you're like, you know, drink a shot.
I buy these little, I don't know, is it Mount Olive? They make like little 1 ounce pickle juice shots, which is great for like dehydration, electrolyte, Charlie horses and stuff. And I'll drink those during the summer.
You'll drink that? And you never had the pickle
I've never
juice?
had the opportunity to have one.
Well, you will now.
Look, you
I'll
get
be more
bottles
than
at
happy
Rouse's.
to try it.
And you got to ask Kristen about where to get it at and how to acquire it.
At Rouse's.
Rouse's, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Is it high quality? Is it high quality stuff?
Yeah,
it doesn't like, because you know some stuff you drink like I don't even want to say the word. Forgive me.
Taco.
No. That freaking Fireball.
Oh, that's garbage.
Hey, Fireball
damn,
shit.
See what I mean? That's a bad idea. I told he handled it well because he was drinking it for New Year's.
Probably.
And I was like, that's a bad idea. Yeah, they was all drinking it.
Yeah,
but that was their drink.
Drinking New Year's.
Every party that I've ever been to, they start drinking that damn Fireball, and that's like the back in the day tequila. Remember somebody break out tequila? It was like, oh shit. Yeah, Fireball is the new one.
It is.
I don't like cinnamon, so I don't drink that shit.
Yeah. So one of the kids said that. They said, this tastes like, what is it? They was eating Red Hots, And they said,
they
said this tastes like Fireball. Like, no, Fireball tastes like red hot chili alcohol.
I did see. I saw the meme earlier. It's funny you say that because
cinnamon.
Yeah, they were like, listen here, Becky. Non-alcoholics call it cinnamon.
It's like this tastes like Fireball. It's like no, Fireball tastes like that.
Tastes like Fireball.
Have y'all had the blue Mad Dog?
Jesus,
You know what that is?
know honestly.
the MD 2020.
It's probably like $2 at the gas station.
In the little.
I just don't know if I've had the blue.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Shane, she's asking about Mad Dog 2020.
Yeah, but I don't know if I've had the blue. So
You
Oh,
would
no.
That
know.
shit's
One.
dangerous.
It is, but it's so good.
No, it's not.
cheap too. That's a cheap drunk.
No, it's
It
not.
is.
It's
and it
not.
don't take much.
It's
Mhm.
that's alcohol poisoning.
Yeah.
I don't know if Fireball. I don't know if Fire. I mean, if Fireball and that one is equivalent.
No,
no.
fuck no.
Remember Cisco? They
No,
had
I
Cisco
drank
back in
like
the day. They used to call it liquid
3/4 of a
cocaine.
bottle of the MD 2020. Just
Yeah.
like, oh, it's just a little drink.
How much did you
I
throw
woke up in the morning. I was like, how do they sell this shit? This is fucking
By the bottle.
dangerous. God damn.
By the bottle. I've had my fair share of that shit.
And
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
I was probably 16, and the person that bought it for me bought 3 bottles. So I was like, cool, bro.
Gave him a 10.
I got through
bought
like
3 bottles, still had
3/4 of
change.
it and woke up in the morning and was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, that is alcohol poisoning.
Yeah.
Ugh. I
How do
don't
we feel about evolution? Do we
Evolution.
Well, we're not evolving right now.
Well,
We're not. Listen, we're
But-
not evolving because
I don't know. They say males' taints are getting smaller.
boom.
I did hear that.
But
Honestly,
I had
that's
a
not a
random
joke.
thought
I know.
The doctor will explain it.
about early evolution and like, right? We, according to scientists, we came from fish, right?
I thought
Everybody
it was-
evolved from fish, right? So my
that
thought
South Park
process
episode?
was
I'm cool with that.
like, at what point in evolution does one thing stop being able to mate and have children with the other, right? And there's a certain line that has to be drawn in the evolution process where it's like, okay, this can no longer have children with this.
Oh, so we
Okay.
can't screw the
Like
fish
a-
no more.
Well, but there has to be a certain line in order for whatever crossed that line to continue on.
Mhm.
2 had to evolve at the exact within the lifespan of the previous one.
You mean like us screwing a monkey, like an ape?
Well,
Like
yeah,
you
but
can't-
like fish evolved to like lizards, right? So in a
Mhm.
certain point between the evolution of a fish and a lizard, there had to be a line drawn where that lizard could no longer mate with the fish and make babies.
Yeah.
Okay, so in order for that lizard to continue on in the world, 2 lizards had to evolve at the same exact time, right?
Damn.
Are you following me?
I'm following you.
Okay.
I'm just wondering what edible you took.
So
Yeah, you going deep.
my thing is
God
that
damn. I like what he's saying.
either
I'm with him.
I like what he's saying. Go ahead.
either like evolution isn't as true as they say it is, or we can mate with fish.
I mean, we could try, but I don't.
Justin,
Somebody's lying somewhere is what I'm
Well,
saying.
some people don't believe in
Because,
evolution.
like, the chances of all of evolution that every new form of life,
they came
a
from
female and a male, had to evolve within the lifespan
Brad,
of the, because if
Brad.
a male lizard evolved
I didn't
from
know
a fish
Justin was
and
this
that line
funny.
was crossed, right?
Yeah, I'm trying.
if only that male lizard evolved,
No,
it would die off. It'd be done.
That's not
It wouldn't be able to mate with nothing.
What you?
That's not how evolution works.
Why?
Well, explain it.
Yeah, right. Because that was just my thought, laying in bed and just like nothing was happening. So
I'm not going to try to explain it because he had a
This
stupid
is what happened when he gets off his phone. This is the shit that
right.
happens.
That's why I have 15 and a half hours.
Right, exactly.
I'm not going to try to explain it because he had a thought laying in bed. No, I'm not going to try to explain evolution to him. Just keep wondering. It's fine.
But no, I'm
That's
kind
so
of
funny.
And
I'm trying to follow what.
like from
You don't hear what he's
I
saying?
feel
very
like it makes
first
sense.
bit of it, right? Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, but you're blonde. So
From
it's
the
not-
very first point of evolution, when there was just a
like,
single
yeah, I get it.
one
27
thing,
shots fired.
you know, something evolved off of that.
All right, say that again because I was making fun of Kristen
So-
when he said it. And I wasn't listening.
Dude, leave him alone.
No,
We
stop.
had the earth, and then plants started coming
Okay.
in.
Yeah,
and
let's
we had
start from the very
bacteria,
beginning. Right.
And then eventually shit evolved into fish, right?
Yeah.
So from the fish stage to being able to walk on land, we had lizards,
Uh-huh.
basically.
So yeah.
So the lizards evolved from the fish. But those lizards couldn't
Can't
go
mate
mate with
with
the
a
fish.
fish.
So at some point in the evolution process, a line was drawn where it was like you can no longer mate with this and create babies.
Uh-huh.
So
you said it only got down to just two of them?
No, so I'm saying 2 of them had to evolve and cross that line within the lifespan of that lizard in order for it to continue on.
But just within the lifespan of that. It could have been within as the...
But I'm saying if 2 of them wouldn't have, then they wouldn't have been able to mate.
Your compatibility of DNA is not just one strain. It's over a broad spectrum. It's over. There's a broadness to it. That's why we have dogs. That's why you can still breed one dog to another. If the mama dog is too small and you breed the daddy dog to it, then it'll kill the when the womb gets big, it'll kill it.
But they're still dogs. But like
okay, so look, take a Great Dane.
Like a cat can't mate with a dog.
Right.
Eventually in evolution they split.
Yeah.
Okay.
So would you say that only happened?
No, I'm saying the first say cats were first. All right. Uh-huh. The first dog that evolved and split off of a cat could no longer mate with cats and make babies.
You're saying right then and there.
Right.
That's not how it happens.
There had to be a line drawn. There had to.
I see edibles.
So I'm waiting to hear.
What, you want me to explain it?
Yeah, I
want me to explain evolution?
Yes, right now, right here,
dude. You keep on. It's like a friends group.
So you're saying it was a slower process than just all of a sudden,
you couldn't
hump a fish and.
Yeah, like her friends group, like we'll all leave here. She'll go hang out with her friends, and they'll drink White Claws, and you'll go drink martinis, and Brad will go over there and make fun of people that drink malt liquor or whatever, and I'll go not drink at all. We do different things when we go separate ways. You got me? But it evolves over time. It's
Wrong.
It's not
Justin's
like...
right.
Thank you. I don't believe it. Chris, I don't believe it.
Yeah. You said yours don't make no sense.
Well, you explain it then.
I can't. That's why I'm asking you. You don't want, but you're arguing with them. That's like,
hey, Brad,
you're arguing with somebody, but you can't.
It goes over time.
Okay.
It's called
evolution. And it may. I'm not saying it don't. I was just saying
evolution. He's thinking that it happened like it was September 3rd.
And then
and then between September 3rd and however long those lizards live for, them two had to make the next ones go. And no, it's just that populace.
How do we know that that's not right, though?
Oh, no.
So you're saying millions of fish evolved into lizards at the same time?
Yeah, more than likely.
Wrong.
A good thing.
I don't like it. Have y'all seen the home security paintball turrets?
The what?
Home security paintball turrets?
That's pretty bad shit.
What?
Right.
Absolutely.
It's awesome. It's a home security camera that you can mount to the front of your house, and it's got a little paintball turret on it, and it'll shoot pepper balls and paintballs, and it'll alert your phone if somebody that it doesn't recognize got like facial recognition and shit. And if it doesn't recognize them, it'll alert your phone so you can pick it up.
You can choose,
and you can say basically shoot or don't shoot.
That's illegal as I don't know what.
Yeah, that can't lead to any good.
That is 100% illegal. Yeah.
Fuck y'all, I'm buying one.
I didn't say you weren't going to buy it
before they're illegal. Yeah,
I didn't say you weren't going to buy it. I just
it's
said
on
it's
Kickstarter
illegal.
right now.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I like that idea.
I thought I saw some, but I think it was a homemade when I was looking at it.
Oh, yeah, no, this is a Kickstarter, like, full on, ready to roll.
Yeah, I'm with Booge. That won't be legal long, because somebody's going to get hurt.
It's not legal.
It's going to get grandfathered in, so I'm going to buy one first.
It's going to get grandfathered in.
Like, nope, I already own it.
Like you can walk around with a musket and be like,
well,
drive your Model T Ford.
Can we all agree we learned nothing about evolution then?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm still...
Yeah.
Hey. Mushrooms is not a good
Yes,
look.
They are, dude. I want some.
Mushrooms are not
I
a good
wish they'd legalize that.
It don't have to be legal.
I know, but
Stop. It doesn't have to be legal for you to do. You don't have to let somebody tell you what and what.
I don't even know where to get them.
Fuck
That's
the
my
feds.
point. I want to be able to go get them.
We get them from Brad. Brad.
I'm not saying to or not to, but mushroom spores are legal, fully legal.
No, they have what's called the microdose cans.
Yeah, I hear some good shit about that stuff, like life changing shit.
Well,
we got to get some.
I can't wait.
Mushroom spores are legal for the purpose of microscopes and science. You can order them online.
Let's look. I'm gonna try to see which I'm gonna try to see which podcast because Joe Rogan covers that a lot.
What
about the mushrooms?
Yeah, I hear a lot of positive shit about it.
I'm already aware. I'm already self-aware.
Y'all get mushrooms on your pizza?
Huh?
Y'all like mushrooms on your pizzas?
Yeah, but they don't do nothing.
Pretty good.
No, you're looking for psilocybin.
Psilocybin,
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
But you want a good enough dose that you'll.
We should all take some and do a podcast.
That would be fun.
We should all take some.
Are you down?
Wait, what you mean? What you mean? Get high on the podcast?
The last time?
Yeah,
No,
let it
like
kick
Mike Tyson.
in while we're on it.
Like,
Yeah,
no,
let it kick in.
I'm on mushrooms right now.
Oh, that would be so awesome.
This is so crazy.
I'm afraid of what I'd see though,
I mean,
because they say some
usually-
people have bad trips, man.
Yeah.
You know.
You gotta have that perfect dose. The last
they
time
say-
I was fucking with him, we was camping,
Yeah.
and dude, I sat for it had to be 6 or 7 hours just staring at the coals of the fire.
See, that scares me.
It was
I
8.
don't know
Look,
about
I was
that.
just-
look. He was listen to this. Listen to this. This is how the mushrooms do. He was sitting there staring at a fire for 7 hours, but a fire doesn't burn for 7 hours. You understand that, right? No.
People were feeding
Well,
the
he's meaning
fire.
people were
No,
feeding
no.
it.
But listen to this, because I'm making a point. They say that people, whenever they take certain drugs, they tap into something else that's in their brain. And they have certain people that have lived an entire other lifetime and then came back to here.
Well, especially the drug we're talking about.
No,
That's
it
what I'm
felt
saying.
longer. It was a legit 7 hours. It felt longer than
That's
that.
what
but
I'm saying.
They say you don't want to do that shit around assholes, though.
Right,
Like,
right,
you need somebody knows what the fuck they're doing.
Because it'll ruin your life.
And
Yeah.
they were dickheads because they kept wanting me to go on a fucking bike ride through trails. I'm like,
Mhm.
fuck, I can't fucking think right now. Like, leave me the fuck alone.
But you see
But-
that though? Like it gives you.
Ye-
So that's what they said. It gives you more than what's here.
We're doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like it
That's it.
was, I mean, like 2:00 in the morning, pitch black, and all the trees were just super lime green and shit. It was
Wow.
pretty dope.
But you didn't see
I didn't want to talk.
like
Yeah,
you
you
didn't,
did.
you didn't
Well,
come
that's
away
why I
with
was
some
looking
kind
at
of
the
grand.
coals in the fire. No,
Yeah,
because like you ever been fucked up, like can't get out your seat drunk at the bonfire, and
Yeah.
you're looking at the
I
coals
don't
because
want
you can
that.
see them. Well, that's what
I
I'm
want
looking
this
at. And it's like
life-changing,
garden
like-
gnomes
Well,
and
no,
shit
that's 'cause he
hopping
did
around
it-
the coals.
No, that's because he did it in the dead of night
Yeah.
at a fire. But if depending on where you're at, that you're gonna get a reaction from your
Yeah,
environment.
because some people say it's the
Yeah.
same chemical like when you go to die that gets released in your brain
Oh,
and
shit.
it takes you to this other.
Or
and they
go
say
to
that's
live.
what you're experiencing.
yeah, or
with
you
that-
go to live. You go to a higher
DMT.
gig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DMT
Yeah,
will
the
bring
DMT,
like
that's what I'm
weed the
saying.
fuck out. Yeah,
Well,
And they
and
say
that's
it
natural.
brings you
DMT is
to-
a natural.
they-
It's
No,
natural.
that's not.
Yes, it is.
It's in
It's
you.
found in.
It's just
They get it
Anything
out
you
of
could-
roots, out of
anything you
tree
could-
roots.
Anything you could pour out of a little vial into whatever.
No,
it's
you
not
have
that-
to.
No, he's just saying that it's.
You have to cook it like
Alcohol
out of
is
tree
natural.
roots.
No,
Well, yeah.
alcohol is natural.
Yeah.
Mushrooms are natural. Weed is natural.
DMT is natural.
It's not natural. You got to sit there and make it. That honey.
No, you
They got that
cook
honey
it.
too. They got honey.
Yeah.
You cook it out of a tree root.
Yeah.
There's no chemicals that go in it. You cook it out of a tree root.
Now that you're looking on your phones for the next couple of days, all of this microdose LSD, not LSD, the microdose mushroom stuff's gonna start popping up on your phone.
That's fine.
Guarantee it.
Well, let's
Guarantee
get some.
Do you ever, Brad? Have you ever noticed that you see an ad that pops up?
Absolutely.
After?
All
Oh,
the
Oh, it
time.
does it all the
That's
time.
all.
Oh, you really?
Absolutely.
You too?
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
You?
Yeah.
You do too?
Yeah.
You can't stop talking about the Kardashians. That's why it keeps popping up. You gotta talk about something else.
No, I was looking for when I was talking to you about like a washer and dryer.
Yeah. No,
Talk
And
it.
they
There
just-
it goes.
It's like, oh, we found some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that happen on Android? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
didn't-
Yeah, they
I know
get.
it was an Apple thing.
And you can turn like I got the
But not-
microphone turned off of every fucking thing. Every app I have that I can think of, I turn the microphone
Yeah.
off. And then it's still like
Still.
you don't even have to type nothing to just hear. I don't know because they say they're going through the back door of this app. Like
No,
there's so
because
many
one-
permissions you give them.
One that's on. So let's say you have one that has permission.
Yeah.
That one listens to it and then it sells it to the one.
Yeah,
that
yeah, it's
doesn't.
feeding
Yeah.
it to. So you never.
Yeah,
there's
so
no
you-
way to
yeah.
get a.
No.
You're not getting away from that shit.
You're not.
And then
No.
there's a guy that on the internet too that because I went down this rabbit hole, he took the battery out of the phone and he had both of the phones and he went on a slow journey. And then when he put them back in,
That new.
he pulled the data off and the phone that didn't have the battery in it actually kept track of him better than the one that did.
Wow. So that shit
Wow.
was still doing it as.
And I'm not a theorist.
No, I know what you mean.
But I seen it on the internet. If
Yeah.
it's on YouTube, but
Yeah.
and Brad is like, yeah, that shit happened. I don't believe it, but
yeah.
you know, he showed it. He was like, yeah, look,
Yeah, I don't
see,
know,
this is the
man.
phone
Y'all
that didn't
seen
have
the IR videos of like iPhones, people sitting in front of their iPhones, and it's just constantly taking face pictures.
seen that?
That's
all
true.
the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does it in
Like every
Infrared.
couple of seconds, it
what?
shoots an
Infrared,
IR.
exactly.
Your remote
infrared
control?
picture.
Yeah.
your
Mhm.
remote
Can't-
control
can't
light.
be safe. I don't know.
Your remote control light is what infrared is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it takes a picture like that. So Justin will sit there and turn his
The whole time you're playing on it.
Justin will turn his phone to where he can pick up infrared and turn it toward you, and you're sitting there with your phone like this, and your phone is flashing every 5 seconds.
What is the purpose of it?
It takes pictures of recognition and shit.
They say it's for facial recognition.
Mm.
But why is it looking for a face if the face is not there?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not getting rid of my phone. So.
Me neither.
My phone doesn't do that because I have Android.
Well, good for you.
Garbage.
My phone thinks I look good, and it just
keeps taking pictures.
It's like, damn.
Yeah.
We'll go with that. We'll go with that.
Good luck with that washing machine, you hear?
All right, we learned absolutely nothing. Let's
Zero.
wrap it up.
Yes.
I've got to go run out of town for a little bit. So that was fun. Kristen,
right.
Thanks for coming, gracing us with your presence.
Thank you, Kristen.
Thank you, Kristen.
BSing with the guys.
And girl.
And girls, sorry. Thank you all for watching. Later.
Later.
Peace.